BetOnline is the world's most trusted betting platform and your number one source for online betting. From the earliest odds to in-game live betting, BetOnline provides you with all the action and the ability to watch the games as they happen. With the largest selection of odds on everything from football, NBA, and college basketball, NHL to UFC and MMA, head to BetOnline today to get in on the action with America's most trusted site for online wagering. BetOnline, the game starts here. Please bet responsibly. Yo, let me hear you say yo. Oh, your name, excuse me, miss. Take This Podcast, episode 374. This may be the slowest rise to 400 episodes of all time. You know? All right, I think it felt like we've been on 370s for about the whole year. Episode 374, George, Andy, Rico, Greg, back in the building, boy. We all back. What happened?
Rico's mic off.
Oh, you done eating? Oh, let me go ahead and put that mic on for you.
You can probably hear him anyways.
Bowling Green, 17-10, second quarter. Look out.
Go
Fighting Eagles.
Is that the colors that you picked for your list? Your favorite team, huh?
I'm assuming you did Mets and you wore the Subway hat.
Yeah. Well, Mets and Knicks is the same color, so it really...
Yeah, cheat code. Cheat code.
Big time cheat code.
We're doing... This was Rico idea, so if y'all hate it, because I hate it. No. I don't hate it.
Preface.
You hate your favorite team.
I hate my team.
You could have picked the Dodgers.
Well, I would have did Dodgers, but I don't think a Dodgers list is that much better than a Cowboys. So let me see what we're doing. We're doing top 10.
It depends how closely you define the color. Because if you said you can't put anything that's like that royal blue on a Cowboy list.
Oh, that camera's not even on.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good, because I was picking something out of my teeth.
Hey, what the heck happened?
I don't know.
Battery dead already?
Cartoon
Is
Rico.
it?
Cartoon Rico for the first 5 minutes.
It's all right.
I'm about to start over. Actually,
we ain't getting nowhere.
Nah, we good. I'll just pop it back in. Like,
Is it on?
Yeah, we good.
It's blinking
I just
now.
pop it back in. We good.
What about this one? Can you see this one, Rico?
Yeah.
It's blinking.
Everybody blink. All right.
What about this one? Is it blinking?
Nope.
Guess that's it.
Man, I already hate editing now, just because of this. Where you going now? I see it. Oh, all right.
Joking.
Actually, hold
We're
on.
doing.
You're still good. This thing just, I don't want to lean the whole time.
We're doing top 10 sneaker colorways of our favorite teams to us.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Is that how you
I don't
word
know.
it?
Don't look at me
so.
when you ask a question.
Okay.
I really thought we were going to do, like, a mixture. Like, I thought we was going to do, like, some Mets, some Rangers.
Oh.
Nah, you got to do one or the other, famo.
Okay.
Or what team did you decide on?
You didn't mean like actual shoes that are like based off the colors, did you? I mean,
did not.
like, okay.
No,
okay.
It could be anything.
Like, you
That
go to
could
a
be-
game-
Them orange could be Mets.
Yeah, it could.
The funny thing
Clarifying,
is,
because the way he said it, it sounded like if you pick all your favorite teams, it got to be a team shoe, not like a Nike team shoe,
Nah,
but like
nah.
the funny
Jackie
thing is,
Robinson.
most mine are actually like defined as Suns colorway.
Well, yeah, because...
See,
It's
you
basketball.
Did an easy way out there.
No, but
What do you mean?
as a basketball shoe, it's easier to do that.
Well,
My list is diverse. It's very... I know what I'm doing.
my list is trash. I did the Dallas Cowboys. What you nodding for? You know, you don't know that.
Yeah, I mean, Dallas Cowboys. There's only so many gray and navy shoes that, like...
Our color ain't even navy. Our color's royal, fam.
What
That's what
color
people-
is he wearing right now? Looks like navy to me.
This is navy, all right? But the Dallas Cowboys does have a history of having royal in their jerseys. So, yeah, do your homework, buddy.
oh, so you were gonna
The
cheat?
Colts, or...
I'm doing both, fam. If Andy did Diamondbacks, he could have did the OG and the new one if he wanted to.
I guess I
Correct.
should have done all red shoes then, because the Dodger jersey number is red.
I would have did a red sneaker for that. That's no joke. When I wear Dallas Cowboy stuff, I only wear red Air Max 90s. I don't wear Emmitt Smiths and all stuff like
We're just gonna
that.
put
No,
odd-
duh.
I'm
That's not what we're talking about.
You're
You're
gonna
talking about? Are you saying make the list because you might wear this shoe to the game? That's a,
No, I'm saying make this list because the D-backs have changed actual colorways of their.
Oh yeah, that's
everything.
different.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but the Dodgers haven't.
I know that. So I said Andy. Now, Mets, Cowboys, Suns, Dodgers?
Yeah, I mean, they won the championship last couple weeks ago. I might as well pick them.
I mean, I would have did it. And honestly, I was going to pick some other teams, but I just didn't feel like it because I wasn't going to do the A's. And I had my reasons why I was going to do the A's. I would thought about doing the Warriors. I had my reasons why I was going to do the Warriors.
We really could have did any teams, honestly.
Why?
Like, because, I mean, you
did
have
Jets.
400 teams.
I got 5
He jumped ship, and now he's a Lions fan. I thought he was going to come in with the Lions, so I don't know. You could have did whatever.
Ship. And the Cardinals are on fire.
They're really good.
They're really good at football.
I mean, they're not better than the Lions, but they are the last 3.
We don't know.
They've been good.
We don't know.
What do you mean they play each other and beat them?
Wait, they played each other?
Yeah, I was at the game.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Cardinals have been good the last 3 weeks. I'm a believer in Kyler. I told you that beginning of the year. There was a lot of people jumped out the bandwagon.
I picked the Cardinals.
Kyler's balling.
Sleeper. I thought that was sleeper.
You also picked the Cowboys and Jets.
Yeah,
I did, but then I picked some sleepers, huh? So that don't matter. So null and void the Cowboys.
I think you were
the only one that we all got right for the most part is we all seen that Jaden was probably going to make that team good. We all said Redskins.
Well, we all also thought Caleb was going to be good,
but we didn't say Bears though.
Nah,
we didn't say
the Rams
not Redskins.
Better. I thought the Rams were going to be better.
Rams are good still. We don't know yet.
They just have injuries.
Yeah, they just week to week. Huh? They're a weird team.
Nah, Aaron Donald gone. It's over.
Yeah, but they got top tier wide receivers in the league. That's not sleep on Stafford. Let's not do that.
Also, George could have picked 8,000 teams too. He could have picked the Pacers, the Bulls, USC.
I wasn't going to allow the Bulls though.
USC, U of
USC
A.
would've
Why
been a good
not? Because of
Dodgers, Raiders,
all right.
Oakland Raiders, the Los Angeles Raiders, the Las
would've been a
Vegas
good one.
Raiders.
Bears. The Bulls.
Bears?
That's cheating. Come on, Bulls. Man, come on. Why wouldn't I pick Jordan 1 through? I picked Jordan 1 through 10. I wouldn't even try.
Jordan 1, Jordan 2, Jordan 3.
Like zero effort. Well, he wouldn't put a 2.
Wait,
you wouldn't put a 2, an 8, or a 9.
But you did colorways, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
So if you're doing red and black, you don't have to do 1 through 10. I understand what you're
You
trying to
could.
joke. I'm just saying.
Jordan 1 bread.
You might have more
Chicago.
than one on there, not 1
Jordan
through
4
10.
white, Jordan 4
My
black.
list is extremely whack. So I expect y'all list to be fired. I expect Andy's list to probably be the best list.
Mine's pretty good, I think.
It's what?
Pretty good, I think.
Okay. George's list is going to be super whack. So I already know it. I low-key didn't want to do Dodgers. Royal blue sneakers, I would never wear royal blue sneakers with a Dodgers jersey, ever. Like, I would never wear navy sneakers with a Cowboys uniform, like a jersey. Never. Never.
No
Okay,
Flint-
but
no
you
Flint-
said
you wouldn't put
no
on a
Flint
Flint?
Flint
Wait,
13s?
but he just said the
I
point.
got that on my list. That's not front, though.
Wait, he just said the point is not that you're going to the game, though.
Yeah,
I mean,
know that.
it could be. That's how I thought about it.
Okay.
Like, I could wear
So
it to the
you-
game,
so,
or I could
like-
wear it like...
Some of these,
there's plenty of there's actually a royal shoe that's on my list that's pretty high that you would fight people over.
If it
on my
matches,
list.
it matches. You know what I mean?
It's on my
Like,
list.
I wasn't trying to...
No. Some of these
Convolute it.
Some of these I wore. I've worn before with a jersey or Cowboys
Don't
paraphernalia.
say it's whack,
Yeah, but I don't know, man. We'll see.
fam. There's actual royal shoes or Dodger color shoes that aren't on there that people might be upset about.
Fam, like, what do you got on your list then? Huh?
No, like
Find out.
what's
Tune in for later.
Yeah, tune in. Stay tuned.
what's born and raised shoe again? I didn't put that on there.
Born and raised dunks.
Yeah, but what's the?
That's literally what it's called.
I know. Like,
I thought it had a
the
nickname.
way he talked about it was like, we got to think about it. It's
I
just
thought
the
it had a
born and
nickname.
raised. It's just
No,
the born
that's
and raised
literally the
stuff.
name.
Oh, there we
Nah,
go. Here,
that's
you
a-
guys can open these. Here.
Right. Pack rips.
You got hand warmers.
Dunk cards. Shout out to the
Dunky
homie Sneaker Savant. Man, you got,
Hey, he got hands like-
butterfingers.
he
What
got
the
hands like-
deal? Now we got to get up and get adjust.
It didn't even hit my hands. It literally hit me right here.
I threw it in your pocket. Huh?
I have a mic in front of me.
In the
What do
pouch.
you want me to do? This is not like football where there's nothing in front of you.
All right. You're a Yankee.
Oh, this is more the Sneakers Avant stuff. I like...
Shout out to my dog.
This man said Yankee.
his stuff is super cool.
Shout out to my
You're a,
dog.
weird, you're a weirdo. No,
I found them 3 packs left in my bag, and I was like, "Ooh, I'll let the homies open them." Since Wu-Tang Dunks came out this past weekend, so I figured you guys could go ahead and open those. Go ahead and open them cards then. You be going
Right now?
Card
Yeah,
breaks, let's go.
you ain't gotta wait for me.
Pack
This ain't no
breaks.
This ain't no.
And
You seen the
what
Lions
was
social media
this
page?
from?
That's what they be
You
doing.
say you just had these left over from like 10 years ago?
No, because the homie sent. He always sends us packs when he comes out with new packs and
Yes,
dunks and
I'm
whatnot. And
So
I
you
found
already
3
opened
packs.
all of them.
Well, we opened up some on the pod, and I didn't know I had 3 more packs left in the box.
I thought you making it sound like this is a new
No.
lease on life.
What is that? Ooh, he got a refractor.
Once in a while, you get shown the light in the strangest of places.
I don't think
Look at
And he
it.
got When Pigs Fly. Dang.
That pack is crazy. He got 3
When Pigs Fly.
Grateful Dead Bears. When Pigs Fly.
Air Jordan 1 SB Stesic as the first
that
Air
one
Jordan 1
sucks.
SB. Air Jordan 1 SB.
Hold on, is Rico up first? Dang, he got it. Hold on, let's see what Rico got.
Reverse Ray Guns.
No thanks.
2015. These are good.
No thanks.
retired.
Bleach Denims, also from 2015. Like the little logo.
She should have worn ray guns in the Olympics.
You're a Ray Gun.
Opportunity.
SB Marty McFly's, also from 2015. My pack must be the 2015
You
pack.
got a limited edition pack.
Oh no, Grip Tape High, 2016.
Ah,
All right,
fell off.
I'm next. I think I got the wrong pack. I got a dude.
Who is that?
Benedict Egozini.
Dang,
What
is
does
he
the
a
back
gangster
say?
or something?
Is that him? Is that the one
Did
who
he
make the
create
cards?
SB Dunks?
Reverse Skunk.
That's a short print, huh?
That may be limited. Huh? We may have to put that on StockX.
All right, Northern Lights. I used to have those.
Them suck.
Dang, Digicamo Janowskis? Well, I used to have them.
The pack is going up.
Guy is.
Heaven's Gate? No thanks.
Heaven's Gates are good.
Yeah.
They all right.
Tecates? Yeah.
Oh, no, don't do
good.
that. Tecates are good.
It's the wrong. Not the best beer.
Well,
I drink it, though.
boy.
I drink the Tecate
Chun-Li's?
Light. Okay.
Those are super
Okay.
fire.
Yep.
Okay.
Larry Perkins?
Okay,
No,
that's
he's
George's
going-
Grail.
And that's
What's it
it.
called?
George tried to buy Larry Perkins every single day we worked
Damn,
together.
I got no refractors
He couldn't
either.
find any of that talk.
That's it.
I was just about to say everybody would be like, "Bell don't work" or whatever.
Yeah. What did he used to do? He used to tweet or something. Larry
But
Perkins?
the phone used to ring. I think.
Yeah.
He used to do something like that. None of them worked. All of them had 50% stars on the bottom. But you got to be on Nike Talk to know what that means.
50%,
50%
yeah.
stars.
Ben-
and stuff.
Hey, you were
Ben
you guys
Baller, you
weren't on
geek.
Nike.
They weren't on Nike Talk.
Ben Baller created Nike Talk, remember?
He created stars too. This had
Created stars.
duplicates
Baller-
at the end.
got
I don't know.
double.
Yeah, I don't know if you
Double run the
If you
jewel.
make it a poker hand,
He
this
got a
might
left.
win.
He got a left shoe and a right shoe. Like
It should be turned the other way. That's it. That's how you know you got a short print. The other shoe is turned the other way.
Limited pack.
The shoe we were just talking about, born and raised.
Dang,
I
spoke
get-
it into existence.
I guess it is born and raised dunk. Because
What are
that's
the odds? I
that's what
throw
this
them out
is.
like that. What are the odds? I throw them random packs out like that and you get it.
Yes, you figured it out.
You got to put it on your list now.
Universe.
And now hold on. Now Chun-Li's may potentially should be on a Dodgers list. Now when you think about it, it's a little bit brighter. It's a little bit brighter blue.
bright.
No, it's fine. I mean, I thought about putting it on there, but like,
I'm gonna need y'all to send me y'all list too, because I hate listening back to the pod.
This could be back on.
these right here don't even matter. The only one in here that people actually, well, sorry, the people care about the born and raised, obviously, but this one caused a lot of controversy right here.
Controversy.
It did.
Say it for the
What the heck
listeners.
is that?
Yaritos, Jaritos, however you want to pronounce it.
Oh, is it tore off or something?
What do
What
you
was
mean?
the controversy
Weren't
with
they
the
brown?
Doritos dunks? I don't remember.
I feel like we had multiple discussions on like different reasons on that shoe. No,
Packaging.
like I don't mean like controversy, like people are scrapping out there. I just mean like like
Too
Is it good or
high.
not?
I don't
yeah, like
resell.
didn't we have multiple conversations about them? I
Is it
remember
overrated,
like
underrated?
multiple topics, and I thought I was special when I opened it, but like apparently Rico hit the same one because I don't remember getting one of these before.
Wait.
Yeah, but does
Oh,
different
it's the
colors?
same- No, I got the same.
Same
color.
color.
Oh,
What?
Yeah.
Did you get a different
I
thing
didn't
on
see
the
the
back?
orange on the bottom.
Phrase?
Is it numbered?
Is it numbered?
Oh, mine is numbered actually.
Duplicates.
What do you mean?
GD05.
Yeah, same.
GD.
Dang,
Grateful
this
Dead,
is it.
2005.
Oh, that's what that. I was thinking of
These don't come out
disciples.
in 2005 though.
Go disciples.
It may mean there's 5 Grateful Dead of these.
My pack is fire. I like how they have the
Put them in sleeves.
back with the
The box.
the box area.
I like that too.
is.
That's fire.
What's
Shout out to
the?
Sneakers Savant.
You probably know. Is it Bones Brigade? The font on the front of that pack.
Bruiser Brigade.
Is that what's the font on the front of the pack? You
The
know.
font?
Yeah, it's like from. It's either.
Ding.
It's from the. Ding, ding. It's from the brand. Like I'm pretty sure it's Bones Brigade, or maybe it's just Bones.
Helvetica.
Helvetica. Thought you were
Yes,
a
Times New Roman.
Thought you were a New York City skater gone to Bowling Green to teach people how to skate. How to skate the New York
Pickups.
weather.
Anybody got any pickups? Rico, you got any pickups?
This shirt. Shout out to Jay.
What is that? Para?
The Doe Para shirt. I think it's pronounced. Is it pronounced Doe? The shop. in Shanghai.
Shout out to Jay.
Shout out to Jay. I bought some of that. I did buy some of that Knicks Kiss stuff.
You did.
Let's go.
Yeah. I got a crew neck.
You know.
That's about it.
Never mind.
Go ahead, spit it out. Because I'll probably agree with you.
I'm starting to now. Hold on. Now, Kith is fire. Now, let's not get it twisted.
You did it. Yeah.
What?
Very good.
You did it.
Let me see.
It was like bone something. I don't know. I'm surprised y'all don't recognize it. You told all the listeners you used to skate. So
Fam,
don't
move
do that
on.
now.
I did used to skate on the docks.
Well, then you should
on the pier.
You should definitely recognize
The
it.
wheels used to like on the pier. Don't do that.
After he got off his union job loading pallets, skating on the dock.
But like I was saying,
That was great
Kith
right
is
there.
fire, but Kith plays it really safe. Have you ever really looked at Kith stuff and was like, "This sucks"?
Well, hold
this
on a
is
second.
whack.
Let me just say about the other kid thing before you go too far into this, because people jumped off the whatever couch, whatever you want to call it, for that Mike Tyson stuff.
No, they didn't.
Listen,
That shirt was whack.
okay, well that's where I'm going with this.
Okay.
People that I saw on Twitter were like super highly impressed or whatever. Now, if they would have done it 10 years ago or whatever, or whenever the meme came out, then it would have been fire. It waited too long, and now it's corny. You know what I mean?
Kith.
I think they probably did it to coincide with the fight.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but they could have done it 10 years ago.
Kith doesn't take enough risks for me. Because somebody was like, asking about the Tyson shirt, and they were like, "Yo, you trying to cop?" I was like, "Fam, why they only got one shirt?"
So
first of all,
somebody was excited asking you.
Yes.
You made my point.
I mean, you said they went ham or something.
Well, yeah, they went to an influencer.
The internet did go ham on it, based on what I saw.
I mean, it sold out, but it's a Mike Tyson
Oh,
t-shirt. There's only one. It was one, and one in black and one in white.
you just got done saying nobody did, and then you came back with it sold out.
Look, when you think of the Knicks collection, you think of the USA Dream Team collection, you think of a lot of Kith stuff. You go, because somebody was like, "Yo, what do you rank Kith?" And we've talked about this a million times. What do you rank Kith on collaborations? And I go, you know what? I would have had Kith probably number 1 or number 2, but I don't know. They don't take enough risks. I've never looked at a Kith collaboration sneaker. Hold on. I never looked at a Kith collaboration sneaker and thought, this sucks. This is whack. It's always fine. Like, it's either fire or like cool. Like, you never, the Marvel pack, that Marvel pack with the comic book, the packaging and all that's cool, but the shoes are pretty safe. Like, they didn't really push it. You making a Venom sneaker, you making a Green Goblin, Spider-Man, they didn't really push the envelope. The only time Kith has really pushed the envelope is for Nike basketball. When they did the Pippins Maestros, they added the zipper.
Yeah.
They did the LeBrons with the, they pushed the limit on those. I've never looked at a Kith New Balance and went, this sucks. I may not like the model, but I've never looked at a Kith Asics and been like, this is garbage. This sucks. Concepts, we've said that plenty of times. But I go, you know what? They pushed the envelope.
Here, I'll put it like this. So Kiss like clothing, usually, I relate it to like Supreme's basic stuff. You know how Supreme will just put like a box logo, or like a picture of like Kim Kardashian with the Supreme logo on it.
Yeah,
that's how Kith does all their like clothing. But Supreme will also take a ton of risk and just do whatever.
Yeah,
but they don't give a fuck either. That's the thing. Supreme just does what they want, and shoes too. Supreme they'll pick the most obscure sneaker you could think of, and
they'll do an Air Darwin low, or they did a collaboration with the new Air Max DN, right off the bat. Like, and we were like, this sucks, but like,
I think Kith
they don't care though.
Is reliable. It's like it's always
safe.
going to be good. Yeah. But
safe.
You know where it's like,
and that's fine.
Oh, if they, I mean, it's
a business model.
Won't because they're based in New York. But if they ever did like a full NFL collection, you're like, yeah, I could cop a Kith Cowboy shirt. Like, I told Tim, I'm like, it's just Abercrombie. Like, that's all it really is. It's just slightly elevated Abercrombie.
I think I have a slight problem with that.
Why?
Because that stuff is expensive to be like that. To be able to find a comparable alternative is crazy to me.
Sure.
Now, the quality, I'm not going to sit there and doubt Kith quality, but still doing T-shirts with like the screen printed, the square, I hate those T-shirts. I don't care if it's Supreme, Kith, I don't care who makes them. A T-shirt that like, it's just a square in the middle and it's like Tyson there. That's something you used to get done like at the hip hop shop down the street. You get like your own screen shirt.
It's like Hot Topic or...
Yeah, like I remember... dang, Bobby Fresh, like when they used to make T-shirts in Tempe, like
collaboration.
They would literally put it in the hot press and take it off, and it'd be like a big square with like a wrapper in it. You know, you'd be like, I want a Nas T-shirt. They just put Nas in a square and like that. Like, but Supreme does that too with the Andre 3K T-shirt.
Right.
When I got the 3000 T-shirt from Supreme, I was like, this freaking sucks. Now it's Andre 3000, but it's just a square, and it's so much paint that like it cracked, it's faded. I was like, I don't like this. But like I was saying,
and it feel heavy on your chest.
Yeah,
it feels weird. You need like an undershirt.
Yep.
Yeah.
But like the Kith stuff, I looked at the Knicks stuff and I go, man, this Knicks collection is gigantic. But I go, none of this sucks. It's just regular. Like it's just Knicks.
I felt that way too.
I didn't think
where
they
it's
pushed the
just
limit.
kind of,
like,
Well, it's really expensive. I mean, how much is your crew neck?
160.
That's insane.
Which, I mean, to me, like, I felt like that was fine compared to like some of the other stuff. Like, I really wanted like the collared shirt. I like those shirts a lot. Those were like the first things to sell out.
I like
that and the long sleeves, like the kind of basic long sleeve that just said New York and it had the Knicks logo on the back.
I'll say this: 160 for a crew neck and stuff like that doesn't bother me anymore. It's until I get it in cart and the shipping is $25. Then I go, man, what? I had a really hard time not buying any of the Mitchell Ness Supreme stuff. I was like, oh, maybe I get the Georgetown hoodie or something, but it was like 160 something, 170 in the cart. It was like 208, and I was like, fam, I'm not paying $200 for a collegiate hoodie. I could go get a real Georgetown hoodie for the same thing. Like, yeah, but I don't know.
You can get a vintage one off eBay for a third of the price.
But like even with the Dream Team collection, they just reused the OG logo and threw it in the middle of the crew neck and was like,
there you go.
Under it. I was like, fam, now come on.
Get an OG.
To me, if I'm Kith, I got the opportunity to like repurpose it, like make this better, like something. I bought the Dream Team T-shirt, and I was just like, fam, I just literally bought a 1992 Dream Team T-shirt, and it just says Kith, tiny in the back. I was like, anyways, but to me, Kith needs to take more risks. They got no Kith Dunk. There's no more Kith Nikes except that Nike basketball. It just got your New Balances, your Asics, your Clark.
But that's what he does. I mean, he does runners. Like, that's just...
He does, but like even the Adidas Sambas and the Gazelles they do, it's like green on the bottom, or no gum, green on the inside.
And that's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
No pattern, no colors, no nothing. I'm like, that's safe. It's fine, but safe to me. Pickups, what else you got? That was it?
I think that was really it. None in the sneaker realm.
Andrew.
Me? I mean, I'm an open one, so if you guys want to go first.
Oh, George, you cop anything?
Nah.
Me, I retired, but I did cop Wu-Tang Dunks. Why? Because I'm an idiot.
Okay,
all right.
So you didn't retire.
No, hold on.
Like we said.
Hold on.
Don't like we said.
Time had passed.
Like we've been saying.
Hold on. I had said I was copping Wu-Tang Dunks before I said I wasn't copping no more sneakers. So I got no choice, all right? I got to cop Galaxy phones as well.
And what do we say about
so you're not retired.
Undefeated forward.
Undefeated forward.
Like we mentioned,
What do you want me to do about that?
Just
be honest.
Yeah.
Just
be honest. Being like, I'm retired, and then buying all this stuff. Like, what?
What
was the point
one sneaker in a whole month for me is...
That's how you backslide.
It's progress.
That's how you backslide. It's like having one cigarette.
One sneaker a month is fine. Like I don't consider that retirement territory.
I can have one old fashioned. I won't be an alcoholic again.
Like once a quarter. Like it's not. It's not.
It's okay, but we knew.
Saying retired is silly.
Damn. Wu-Tang Dunks.
He had to pick up a new job because his pension.
My Wu-Tang Dunks are probably going back. Okay.
The quality looked really good on them.
They do.
Did you get them already?
No, I haven't. They come Friday. But here's how I copped. They had already dropped. And then I was like, I went to my phone and saw it. I was like, oh, shoot, they already dropped. And it was like 8:15. And I was like, I looked at it. I was like, the raffle's still open? I was like, well, how long is this raffle? I clicked the 150 price and I just said, whatever. And it said, all right, don't refresh this, whatever it said. Man, I immediately got them. I was like, fam, did nobody want these? Hey, did nobody want Wu-Tang?
Well, they dropped everywhere.
Fam, them joints dropped.
They made
everywhere.
a billion of them.
Manor had them, yeah.
Yeah, Manor had them. Everybody got them.
Everybody had them.
James won 2 pairs.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he got one at
from
Manor and an
Undefeated.
Undefeated. And he was like, he had an extra 11. He asked if I wanted it. I was like, good.
You didn't take it? Dang.
Nah. I mean,
You're a sneakerhead, bro.
I know. Look at him in this podcast room.
You know what I said? I was
Dallas
like,
Cowboys list.
I said I have so many black and yellow type shoes. I was like, I don't need those because they're high and I won't wear them.
If I got the opportunity to wear a black and yellow sneaker, I'm putting my Kill Bills on. I'm not putting on a high dunk. Like, I got Iowas. I got plenty of these sneakers at the house. Like, God bless them. But
they're fine.
I got that. I bought Cortez. some Anthony Edwards, some Sambas. I got Cruzy, some Purple Dunks, and Cruzy, some Chuck Taylors.
I bought Amber some Sambas.
Dang, handballs.
Okay.
What are those handball ones I keep trying to push?
Huh?
Those handballs.
Oh, the handball Speezials?
Speezials.
I do want a pair of those.
I see those all over my feed and on sale.
I do
too.
want a pair of those.
Yeah.
They look nice.
Well, wait, so if you buy like Vans or something like that don't count?
I ain't buying no Vans no more though.
What about Adidas?
I bought kids Adidas stuff like that. Though. Shout out to my dog.
What if you buy something that don't count?
Yeah, if I buy something, but not buying. Buy something for me counts.
Yes, I understand that. I'm not talking about other people you're buying for. So if you buy like another Bad Bunny or something, like that counts or no?
No, because I didn't buy the last Bad Bunny. When I said I retired, I didn't buy the brown Bad Bunny. I didn't buy it. I could have bought that brown one. And I was like, I'm good. I didn't do it. And I gotta always complete a collection, but I didn't do it. Now I may return these Wu-Tang dunks and maybe spend that 150 in somewhere else
there you
better.
go. There it is.
But who knows? There it is. Psh, I didn't know. But anyway,
Pow right in the kiss.
that was it. So, you tell what's his name about them white shoes?
A what?
You tell what's his name about them white shoes?
The windshield?
Who?
The shoes I text you.
Oh, not yet. I will.
Damn, I need you to hurry up with that though.
What windshield?
They selling out?
Some shoes. I don't know. I just need to know quick.
What do you got to run a marathon on?
Yeah, I signed up for a turkey trot.
Dang, a trot.
Whatever it's called, I'm doing a 1 mile run. I can't do any more than that. No.
You ain't got enough running shoes
probably
in your
could.
collection?
Rocio is doing 3 miles. I'm doing 1. Cruzy doing 1. Cortez doing 1.
If you could do
Cortez
1
hurt
mile, you could do
MCL,
3
so
miles.
Cortez got a grade 1 MCL sprain. So
Oh, shit. That's bad news.
yeah, he didn't play all weekend. He played 1 game, got slid tackled, and said something didn't feel right. What you got?
Well, I haven't been here in a while. I've gotten a bunch of stuff. I got the Travis Scott's You Did.
Oh yeah.
I got Mocha Lows, a bunch of Bookers,
A bunch of what?
Booker shoes,
Oh, got too many bookers.
Howard Lows.
Oh, you bought those? How they look in hand?
Really good.
Really?
Yeah.
Anybody else get Howard Lowe's? You didn't get them?
What?
Howard Lowe's HBCUs? You should talk to the
Those
microphone.
are U of A colors too.
Yeah, you could have worn one of
those.
like maybe Wildcats.
I bought some stuff and took
I
it
didn't need
back.
to talking to the mic because the people knew that I didn't buy the shit.
You should buy sneakers again.
Stuff that comes in our boxes. I don't know, but this is a fresh pickup. That's only like 10 minutes or an hour old.
Damn, you just got it right now?
An hour?
Because I went and picked it up from Manor.
Let me see.
Because I didn't want to pay $25 for shipping across the city.
Pond.
Across the city for $25.
Wait, they'll ship it
Yeah.
for $25?
I don't know how much it is. It was way too much to pay.
Fam.
I think it was like 15, but still. I was like,
I ain't doing that either.
the thing is, I bought these yesterday and I was like, I looked at the shipping. I was like, oh, I'm going to the podcast. It's like right there.
What you got? What is it? I don't even know which one it is. Huh? What bookers come out recently?
They don't open, so. guess
That's the best booker box you got.
it.
All your other booker boxes are
Maybe not
trash.
anymore. Oh, he's got it. He's got it.
We could see all your bookers from the outside. Oh, okay, yeah, them is on releases. She.
They haven't released on Nike yet, so I was like,
Yeah, they come out this week.
Give me that.
they are nice.
Give me that.
What you gonna do with them, though?
I did see somebody wearing Bookers at the card show over the weekend. They look pretty nice on foot. I thought
These two?
You still don't got no bookers.
I don't
bro.
know.
Lame.
I thought he got the one pair.
Nope.
I don't know
Did you
what
get the hikes?
I don't know what colorway he had on, but
Dang, George Pickens over there.
the
He's back too. He's back.
Tua. You just do it with your
the
left.
Got CT as well.
CTE'd up.
I don't know. The dude may have had pants on. I don't know.
I've worn with and
Where's
without
his
pants.
pants
so.
I feel like the back might still be like the collar is too wide, but other than that,
Nah, these is fire. I'm not a huge fan of the material, but like I like having shoes. Like it's like an AJKO. It's
They're
like a Booker
rugged.
AJKO.
what?
It's like a
rugged.
Booker AJ. Oh,
They're comfortable too. That's the thing. If you want to hoop in them,
Oh,
you wanna-
Bookers are stupid comfortable.
or just wear them around.
You
They're,
know,
it's
I'm
like
hooping
an,
on Bookers on Monday. Yeah, I'm hooping them.
they're so when I was playing basketball, I had the first colorway, the like those blue ones, and then I got those barely grape ones to hoop in, and I love them. They're so comfy.
I don't know why they don't call these like Air Zoom books. Like I didn't realize it had this Zoom on the bottom like this. I mean, I assumed it had Zoom in it, but they don't call like they sneakers anymore like the Air Zoom book.
Oh yeah, when I was making my list, I was like Air Zoom.
Yeah, like they
like-
don't call them like the Zoom Jaws or Zoom LeBron. They just say LeBron 22, Ja 1,
Yeah.
Tatum 3. Luka 3.
Skaters should start wearing these.
These are fire.
They do skate in them. I've seen people skating them. When he pulled up in New York City that over the summer, he dropped off a bunch of skaters that were like.
That was disrespectful though, because I ain't seen him in Phoenix passing them out.
Oh, I think he was there for the Olympics.
He goes. He'd be on the south side.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's checked in with James.
Car.
Yeah, he went to that car show and was
Yeah, he went to the car show.
But was he passing out books though?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, then I take my stuff back. Pause. This is 11. They
Yeah.
don't look that big though.
It's a little tight.
We're gonna turn 2.
I got
Turn
it.
2. Ah, give it to him. Ah, look at that. Turned it. Turned it.
Yes,
they're a little
gold
tight.
glove.
But for basketball, they're perfect. But even walking around, if you just like loosen the laces, they're fine.
Yeah, once you start hooping in them, like, it's like mellow. The mellow balls, like, they tighter on your foot, but you start hooping in them, they be all right.
Yeah. So
That was it?
I got a future pickup. On December 9th, it's coming. A doctor's going to be picking up a tendon from my quad and putting it in my ACL where there's nothing there anymore.
Have you ever had surgery before?
I've never been to the hospital before.
Well,
What? What do you mean?
Never
like
been
inside
to the hospital,
of a hospital
or like overnight in a hospital?
I've never been to the hospital ever.
You've never walked into a hospital
Not for
building?
myself.
Okay.
And the only time I've ever walked in before is when my grandma had a stroke, and that was it.
Okay, well, I mean, like, you're like, I've never been to the hospital. I'm like, fam, that's impossible. No?
Only been one other time, not for me, and this was the first time for me. So, unfortunately, I tore my ACL and meniscus playing basketball.
Welcome to retirement. Give it up for him, guys.
Nope. I'm gonna be back like Brandon Roy.
Nah,
Brandon Roy didn't come back, bro. That's
Welcome
a bad
to
example.
retirement. We're gonna hang your jersey up.
Nah, it's so.
You a spot shooter.
It's okay. Huh?
So it's yeah, it was a non-contact one. The security guard watching said it looked like just like Derrick Rose when he did his. And I was like, I remember it happened. I remember Derrick Rose doing it, but I don't remember the video too well. And I pulled it up. I was like,
no, man.
I was
it's
like,
over.
I was
oh
like,
my
oh.
God.
Yeah, you brought
That's one of them security guards who ain't got no friends. If he's still there talking to people about like, oh, yo, you want to know how it happened? Like, buddy,
Hey,
I'm
you
not
can do that. No,
I'm not
we
talking
did-
to nobody if I get injured.
No,
Greg broke his hand and left instantly. I think he like talked to me and was like, I think I'll go to the hospital and just left.
I talked to
I
Tesh.
don't think.
They were like, Tesh is pre-med. I said, Tesh, what's wrong with this?
Oh,
He was
I don't
know.
think you talked to nobody
I
else.
was like, man, you ain't pre-med.
That was the fastest I've ever seen anybody leave somewhere.
well, that security guard cop or whatever, like, he's been there forever, and he's younger. He's like, he's probably my age, but we've been in that league for so long. Like, he knows us all. He talked to us all the time, but they had to call the fire department just for legal reasons. The fire department showed up, and they're like,
Did you scream?
"Oh yeah, I was screaming."
Dang. Did you cry?
No, but that was the most pain I felt in my entire life. So when I was kind of driving across the lane horizontally, like free throw line to the elbow, and I went to jump stop, and my right knee just gave out. It felt like there was nothing in between my
F that.
lower and bottom, like upper. I immediately collapsed, screaming. But yeah, so the fire department came and they were like, "Yeah, we can only call an ambulance for you." So,
And did they do that?
no, I'm not paying for an ambulance.
Oh, I mean,
It's funny because
crazy ride on the ambulance.
my friend Jason was there with me, and he was like, I was like, "Can you call Megan?" And I was like, "Wait, never mind. Call my dad first, please."
Yeah, when I broke my hand, I don't want to call Rocio. Like,
Well, no, it's because like my dad lives closer to where the gym is, and like I knew I need someone to drive because of my right leg. So then he called Megan, and she didn't answer twice, of course. So unfortunately, I had to cancel my trip to Spain and Portugal. That would have been leaving. We would have been leaving tomorrow. So I guess
Buddy, you might just be a player coach now.
give it up. Come on
Udonis
over,
has
man.
one,
Come
bro.
on over.
Like, maybe
The funny thing is, like,
8 minutes off the bench.
that was
Like,
Player coach.
no.
8
I have
minutes.
thought about it. Like I think I'm just gonna like change how I play. I'll be more of a spot up shooter than trying to do everything.
Or you can just not play.
I can't do
Be
that.
safe.
As been like someone that's been in sports my whole life, I can't see myself doing that yet.
Literally, everybody who retired been in sports their entire life. It happens. How old are you?
36.
I broke my hand at what, 31? It just ain't been the same since. Ain't been the same
But
since.
the thing is, I can stand there and I don't even need to jump to shoot. I can do it.
Y'all be running pretty hard in that gym.
Oh yeah, because we play. Most of the guys are like in their 20s.
Oh, yeah, forget that. Huh?
But and then shout out to everyone that's been checking in, and I felt like when Kobe tore his Achilles out there, like the other team was like clapping and when I got up and.
All right, man, y'all doing too much out there.
I'm saying we've been in that league forever. We play against
gym,
a lot of the same teams. Like everyone knows us and knows me and how I am with basketball. So
you should have rolled in the ambulance. That was quite the ride.
I'm not paying $5,000 for that.
Quite the
$5,000?
Yeah.
What ambulance do you ride in?
The American healthcare system?
Yeah, that's why.
Do y'all not got health care?
Fam,
I do, but it's still.
He only been to the hospital once in his life. He don't know.
Fam, $5,000. You know, $5,000 for no ambulance. I rode an ambulance when I had kidney stones because I thought I was dying. It was about $99.
Yeah, it's a buffet.
But I thought you didn't even leave the house. I thought you went back in. So they charge you that much to sit in it and then go back to your house.
No, they drove me to the hospital and I was in the back like this.
Was that a different time when you had the hair care stuff? And
they only charge you if you get transported. They don't charge you if you call a paramedic.
I didn't go to the hospital that time. I was using him.
Yeah, they don't. If you call the paramedics just to treat you and they don't transport you, they don't charge you. You only charge you if they transport you.
I mean,
fam, me and Rocio was eating donuts and my heart was beating out of my chest. I said, call 911. And then they were like, "Oh man, what you been doing?" It was hymns. If you can't use hymns like that. I read it back. It was like if your heart started getting out of control.
It was what?
Hymns, hair stuff. This was a long time ago. I told you this.
He said on the pod.
Yeah, you should listen.
4 hymns?
Yeah, hymns. I was like, you know what? Maybe I could save this hairline. G. Put it on. Was massaging it. Using it daily. One day, me and Rose was eating a donut, and I was like, and I was like, wait a minute. I was like, yeah, this ain't right.
I know about the situation. I didn't know what the cause was. So, like them commercials on TV?
Yeah. I'm not talking about the ED pills, head pills,
what?
fam.
Oh, okay, that's what I'm saying. Like, buddy,
that would make more sense.
What are you talking about?
If it was the ED pills, that would make more sense. But it was hair.
You would have lied about it when you get to the hospital too, and you would have been in work trouble.
I would have lied about it. I'm in my 40s. I'm like, buddy, the thing just ain't jumping like it used to.
Okay, well that wasn't. I don't know if that happened.
I'm good.
I don't know if that happened in your 40s. But when you got to the hospital, if it was a girl doctor, you would have been like,
Nah, I wouldn't have. I would have said I want her to look. That's what I would have said.
Then he would have got in trouble. Well, now he's going to get in trouble.
Nah, I had my vasectomy. I was like, dang it. I was like, I got to think of something. I was like, I don't want them to look at my weenie. George, don't come out this week.
You're Deborah.
I'm dead serious, son. They was like, they gave me mad drugs when I got my vasectomy. I'm talking mad drugs. They said go sit in the lobby. I was in the lobby like, and they was like, come on back. I laid on this table and they was just like this, like the first time you get busy though. I'm talking like they put my pants down like this. I was like, what the? Just
got
butt
pants.
naked, no joke. I got pants. I'm not even joking. And there was a nurse. I looked at the nurses in there. I was like, oh my gosh, they about to look at my ding-a-ling and be like, oh, what is up with this? I was thinking though, like they don't think about anything. And I was like, nah, I'm a shower, not a grower. I'm a grower, not a shower, fam. You gotta let them know.
If they would have got you in Atlanta, you would have been fine with it. The way you was acting that night. If they would have got
me in Atlanta,
at the
we wouldn't be here. I would have been trafficked.
If they would have got you and laid you on that slab that night as a baseball game, you'd have been like this, kicked up. You'd have been like,
man, we almost died. What's releases? Come on, let's do releases.
But I'm nervous for surgery.
You should be.
Yeah, because it trips. The funny thing is,
no, you shouldn't. You don't like doctors.
Yeah.
You fine.
But the night, it's funny. The night it happened, I couldn't fall asleep obviously because I was just adrenaline still going, and I was watching the Aaron Hernandez show. And it was the episode where he has surgery on his shoulder, and they just saw him like cutting, and I was like, "Fuck!"
Oh yeah, nah.
You're gonna be sleeping.
Somebody did tell me a bad story this weekend too.
That's all right.
The scary part is the anesthesia going wrong. That's what's the worry
If
about.
I'm asleep,
that's what you worried about?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the least I don't worry about.
That's what you should be worried about. People don't wake up.
I mean,
nah.
ain't that like older people though?
Yeah, that's much older people.
You'd be all right.
Yeah, you'd be
You'll be fine.
I ain't worried about that. I'd just be worried about.
He ain't never been to a hospital.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
Oh, I guess you should be scared. Which hospital you going to?
It's not even. It's outpatient. Like I leave the same day.
I mean, you don't know what it's called?
Them still.
I haven't looked it up yet.
ACLs are us.
That's your biggest concern.
No, I got good health care though. I found that out really quick. I do.
If
have
you got
healthcare.
good health care, the ambulance ride would have been like maybe 500
It was
max.
just unnecessary.
500.
I said max.
Well, so okay, the ER.
Relax,
I had paid $250 for the ER visit.
God dang, where you go?
That's probably normal.
Yeah, that's normal.
Yeah, it's your
Damn,
deductible.
I don't know what y'all got.
When I went to the ER in Washington when I had the flu, it probably added all up to everything. I mean, I didn't go in the ambulance, but when they all added up, it was over 500.
When you had what?
The influenza A.
Fam, you took an ambulance for the flu?
I just said I did not go on an ambulance.
Okay.
I got a
You
ride.
went to the hospital for the flu?
Yes.
Fam, you good?
Are you good?
And when I get the flu, I ride it out.
No, you wouldn't have rid this one out.
Fam, I had all flus. I'm good.
He had the original COVID.
Buddy.
Yeah,
you get the one I had. You would have been like, oh my God, I'm dying. Take me to the hospital.
No, I would have been like, I'm dying, but I
Well,
would
the Black Plague was a difficult time.
No, you wouldn't.
I always ride the flu out. Always. I sweat it out in the bed, soaked.
Buddy.
Pause.
They gave him leeches to suck.
You thinking of something completely different.
No,
than what
trust
I
me. I had a real flu, OG flu too, not the new flu like the new kids get.
Well, the funny thing is, the last MRI I got, my old insurance, it was $500. This time it was $190. So I got good insurance.
Yeah, $250 to go to the hospital was insane. Dude. When I had my kids, it was
America.
free. Both my kids was free.
What?
I had both my kids for free.
Oh, you mean
When Seal had your
you
kids?
mean
Yeah,
the
well, my wife had to
kids
get
in
to
the
the hospital.
hospital.
I remember we gave them the insurance, and they was literally like, God dang. They was like, this is better than ours. I was like, some light.
Buddy.
And I was like, I'll take one kid.
light.
You got city
I'll take a boy.
insurance.
I'll take a boy.
He said, what you got?
You and I work for the same company. What are you talking
You must
about?
don't check the right boxes.
Okay.
You don't check the right boxes like I do.
It ain't that many options. It's a
good
top
options now.
option, a okay option, and don't do this option.
And no,
There's three.
there's another option.
No,
now.
there's
a
not.
pro. Yes, it is. There's a pro now.
No.
Well, I got
Alright.
so
Pronoun, what?
No, there's a pro. It's a EXT.
Be on the they them blend.
No, there ain't.
LTD.
Yeah, it's a limited one.
No, I got Blue Cross Blue Shield, but the California version, since our company's in Cali, it's good. I haven't paid anything but that MRI copay and the ER copay. That's the only thing I've
Kaiser
had to pay.
Permanente.
Kaiser Permanente used to be the greatest insurance ever.
I'm not gonna lie, too. It used to be
Everything was
pretty good.
$2.
It was good.
Everything was $2.
I remember that. My mom had Blue Cross still, but I remember stuff being like $2 for a visit.
It was good.
Yeah, prescriptions were free, and a doctor visit was $2. Everything was $2.
I got like 3 prescriptions from the hospital, and then Megan went to pick it up for me, so I gave her my card because I thought it was going to be expensive. It was $6.
I think
And
that's
that
why.
included some Oxycontin.
I think that's why ain't people that used to be on Kaiser Permanente ain't on there no more because they realize like, what are we doing?
You could have sold that Oxy and made a profit.
Well, I mean, I still have most of it. I only took a couple.
Look at Rico. All right, we'll come out this week. Man. This podcast is crazy. This podcast probably needs to switch from sneakers to just talking about anything.
I mean, that's what we do.
Just
when
yapping. Yeah.
Pretty much.
we only got like one sneaker topic. I don't know if we're even going to mention it.
Oh, man, we're definitely gonna talk about it.
Jordan Poole has a PE. Apparently.
What?
Don't buy it, anybody.
Don't buy it.
Garbage
he said.
Man P?
Do not
Waste
buy
management?
the Jordan Poole sneaker.
Zoom GT Cut 3.
Waste
Jordan
Management
Poole.
Edition.
Imagine pulling up to the game like, yo, I got the new Jordan Pools on. Man, come on. Man.
You cop these?
I don't even know what that is.
Yes, you do.
What is that, a salmon?
A salmon.
What is it? Let me see.
Size collab of that Greg's favorite shoe of the year.
No, it's not.
This
The DN?
DN, whatever, is
I
your
don't
favorite
even know what that
shoe.
shoe is.
His favorite's the PX16.
Air Max
My
DN.
favorite shoe of the year is these. I stay in these. Live in them.
Every
expensive,
every show we've done, when we said Air Max DN, you say fire. That's what you don't even say nothing else about it. Fire. Size collab. Rico knows.
I do.
Rico knows nothing.
Size
question
collab.
mark.
You ain't copping?
No. I pay about $200 probably. All the Dodger stuff I bought, I'm good.
There's about 27 Adidas CP companies coming out. Don't know what CP company is.
CPAP machines?
Choose the best sneakers.
There.
No, we gotta get through them all.
Man, what? There's a.
The CP company's kind of fire.
Who's copping that? Somebody's copping that.
What's CP
Rico, you-
company? Chris Paul?
Woo! Those are gonna.
What the heck is that?
It's a boot.
If you,
What is it?
If you lived
Andy buying them.
if you lived in Munich, you would own them.
Well, Chris Paul shoes? What are we talking about here?
I don't know. He won't say the names of the sneakers. He just keeps showing me the picture.
CP company.
It's a special, however you pronounce it. Like I said,
It's Spezial.
cardboard utility.
Cardboard utility gray.
How am I supposed to know it's Spezial versus special? It's the same abbreviation.
You're on a sneaker podcast.
Oh.
Yeah, you should have known.
You knew that? You didn't know that?
I was on Adidas Talk.
yeah, original member. You were number one.
I was the only
Your profile
one.
was 0000001.
I was like, does anybody else want to talk about gazelles?
Broken him.
Teddy
Every time I plug
Santise
him up,
997 Teal Jade.
Teddy Santis is the only person that could come out with so many collabs. He becomes whack.
Look, everything else.
He's good.
Does anybody in here own a Teddy Santis?
Nope. But I would. There's not like I wouldn't.
There's only one Teddy Santis I own, and that's the orange one. That's it.
Hal Studios, Velcro, Asics.
Stop.
Incredible.
Stop it. Them is for yellow bus riders. A grown man wearing Velcro like that? Stop. I don't mean the regular size yellow bus. I mean the little yellow bus.
I like this Atmos.
I think everybody knew what you meant,
Well,
buddy.
they made a school bus. Who knows? What?
Yakotaki.
I think everybody knew what you
Them
meant.
fire.
Atmos Gel Kayano 14, which is what I think Ricardo's talking about.
Phenomenal. What do you mean?
Fun nominal. F-U-N nominal.
Bow. Correct.
Monopoly LeBron collab. I like how he just started laughing immediately.
Boardwalk and Park
Monopoly.
Place.
Man, y'all don't stop.
The ones that
They don't even
FamDrew,
try anymore with LeBrons.
the ones that FamDrew just showed
Devin Booker Sunsets.
on the 15th.
I probably should cop those and take the Wu-Tangs back. But I retired, so what am I supposed to do?
Hey,
my back is
you're
against the
retired.
wall.
You couldn't drive down
No,
the
it's
banner and get a
not.
pair.
Oh, you still got them?
Yeah.
My back is against the wall. What
No,
do you
it's
want me to do? I'm between a rock and a hard place.
You're very much not.
I'm about to hit y'all with all the cliches. Huh?
Dub Taps 998.
I'm up the creek without a paddle.
Oh.
Them dub taps suck.
Air Max TL 2.5.
He said, ooh.
Phantom Tonal Orange.
I mean, he said to say
Only
the
you
ones
and
that
Andy
matter.
like that shit.
What do you mean? That shoe is phenomenal.
When you say the word orange, that's the only way we could tell you from New York.
The shit's unreal. What
You
do you
catch
mean?
that?
I didn't say that.
You didn't catch that?
What?
When he said the word orange, that's the only way you could tell he from New York.
What do you say?
Orange. Orange, coffee, water, hot dog.
Orange.
Ew.
Quarter.
We don't say orange. We
I
say
need a
orange.
quarter for water for my daughter's dog. That's the only time it comes out. Maca, that's another one.
When you listen to the show later,
Los
you'll
Angeles
hear.
won the World Series. Don't come in here with that New York talk. All right,
We're not
This
in
is
Los
Dodgers
Angeles.
territory.
This is Queen's talk.
Don't give a shite.
What the fuck? What are
We
you
put the
talking
Mets
about?
out too. All right, we put all of New York out.
Very good.
We put the whole all boroughs out.
Yeah, and
right.
Joe Burrow.
Yeah, we put Joe Burrow. We put Queens. We put Bronx. We put Joe Burrow. We put everybody out.
Wheelbarrow.
Use the wheelbarrow.
I can't even think of no more barrels. I'm upset.
I was trying to think of like a donkey, but like a burrow.
I'm trying.
I don't think that counts.
Okay, some burrows.
We put some burrows out of business.
I can't think of no burrows. Come here and talk about some water. It's water. All right? It's the Pacific Ocean. That's
Water.
what it
Only
is.
Rico is gonna know what this is. What's Song for the Mute? What's that?
Song for the mute.
Dornbecker.
You saying a lot of stuff. Trump get elected and you start talking crazy again. We see the vision.
We back. No, they
Song
won't
for
even
the
let
mute?
women
I
talk
don't know,
about
dude.
sneakers no
Did
more.
you
huh?
see? Did you see what that senator from Australia tweeted?
Yes, I did see that.
What did he tweet?
He said tweeted
Damn.
a bunch of slurs.
Oh,
He
no, I
said
gotta see that.
in multiple tweets he said
Hard
har r, retard,
Hard R's.
and I think he said F word that ends in T, not the one that ends in K.
Dang.
And he said the
Pourquoi?
N with the hard R multiple times. He-
Australia's crazy.
Somebody
though.
retweeted it and said, "This is an actual senator." I assumed it was from like Arkansas or something.
I did too. I looked at it and said Australia. I was like, the fuck? Why does he care what's going on here?
He loose.
Song for the mute
He
is
is.
apparently a brand. It's apparently a clothing brand. I thought that was a Mars Volta reference or something.
Yeah, it's like the school for
They're all
blinded
pony
man.
hair,
Mute.
which I don't understand. But song for the mute Adidas collab. I don't understand, but Billy's collab gel NYC
Yeah.
Asics. I don't know.
Billie
What,
Eilish?
is that like Billy's like the bar all them
I think so.
fans were watching in?
Yeah.
There's a Billy
That
Eilish.
place is weird. What is it? Have you been there or do you know what it
haven't been
is?
Billy
I
Madison.
don't know what it is.
You seen that video of all them New York fans watching that on that big screen? It was like all over Twitter.
Oh.
Apparently that's called Billy's, but I
Y'all
don't
have
know
one
what
in
it
Los
is.
Angeles too.
It looks like you there.
It's like the big immersive
That's
thing.
different.
That's fire.
No, it's not.
I'm pretty sure it is because the one that I saw of the Yankee fans, they were like across on like a top railing,
In
and it
LA.
did not look like the same screen where you
LA,
like sitting
what?
in the dugout or whatever. It didn't look like that.
I don't know, but they kept panning
Kept
to
showing it.
They kept showing it during the NLC.
Billy's
They
was
kept
that
showing
clip
it.
where like Shohei injured his shoulder and they were all cheering. You don't really seen that clip?
I don't know.
Sounds like New York.
Satisfy.
Sounds like Yankee fans.
Satisfy collab. Is that a brand? What's Mafate?
It's like
That New Balance?
Sneakers are cooked, and we don't even know who these collaborators are.
Satisfy is like, when you eat and you're full.
Okay.
And
Yes.
you're good.
I thought,
Oh, the name of the brand is Wait,
I thought he told you to only do the good ones.
Yeah, I don't know what
I
you're
do.
talking
I do
about.
collabs.
Noter Skate High.
Norder, yes. Is that
There
a
you go.
dunk? I mean, a van?
It is.
Yeah, I'm
Oh, I
not.
saw that one.
Handshake.
Okay. I don't like
Handshake
that. Is
Vans.
there a
This
logo?
app isn't even working. What day are we going to? This is all still November 15th. All this stuff I've read.
Fear 4.
Fear 4s. Y'all copping those?
If they show up in
I'm
that
not
box.
copying.
Oh, did we order Fear 4s?
We did. You and I did for
I
sure.
don't think I did.
Dang, Rico stole your job just like that. Huh?
You and I ordered
Guess
them.
that's
I
it.
Gotta close the border. Huh?
Always do.
You and I ordered.
Fucking
Fearmonger fours.
They made it seem like Rico's country was going to show up too and go against Trump. They didn't.
Nah, it was out of control. Yo, people too. You 50-50?
Well,
Latin's was out of control.
I think we knew that. No, we didn't know that. We didn't know it about him because his country was in a mix late in the thing, like last week. They did it. We wasn't up there doing a Nazi rally in New York City the week before the thing. No, that's him. That's his people.
Dang. What else
Came from
come
Long
out?
Island.
Are Fear 4s supposed to
Long
be like...
Island.
Oh, Halloween's over.
You said they suck. We talked about it.
Fear 4s?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't think Fear 4s suck.
You know what I mean.
I don't have Fear 4s in the top 5 Jordan 4s of
That's
all
not
time.
even. That's
even
not.
top
That's
10.
not what the discussion was. It was.
Yes,
It
it
was a discussion about something, and you were like, "I'm not saying you said outwardly they suck. You were like, Fear Force suck. Like,
Yeah, but
casually.
that's because you had Fear 4s stupid high on some type of list.
I don't think it was a list.
All right.
Always
I
do
don't
what.
think Fear 4 suck, but I'm not copping no Fear 4.
show
Always
up at
do
the
what
box,
you
that's
should do. Country OG.
Bow.
You copy?
Who?
No country for old men. Oh, geez, what?
Damn, I don't want those.
James Harden Volume 8 collab with Deal Lifestyle.
He said only do good ones.
Who's Deal
Collab. We do
Lifestyle?
collabs.
Hold on, Hard Nays are fire.
Double T Gel Cayano 20 cardboard. Those are pretty good.
Double T. That's not doublet.
Fam, who
Oh
doing
shit,
releases,
it is
huh?
doublet.
Are you
Releases is coming
okay?
from both angles.
Look at him, dude. He trying to step on my stuff, and
They
look,
got
he's making mistakes.
father and son releases.
Jumpman Jack, Dark Mocha.
Now that's kind of funny.
Darkman Jack. Who?
Jumpman Jack, Jordan Jumpman Jack, TR, Dark Mocha.
Is that Travis Scott?
It is.
Y'all copping?
Nope.
Y'all trying for the raffle?
Nope.
All right.
I mean,
Y'all
I
said
think
they were
that's-
fire. George said it was probably one of the best Travis Scotts. So
I like.
I
that.
agree.
The first
Yeah,
one,
that,
I like the
nice.
that
first
colorway
one.
sucks,
I
but
don't
the,
like that
the shoe is
colorway.
fine with me. It's better than the Air Max 1 version or the ones they try to make look like runners.
yeah, that's fine.
we're into the 20th and 21st.
Nah, the 19th is the last day. Monopoly LeBron, second pair. Clot, Gazelle collab.
Yeah.
The original Clot
That's it.
was better.
Blood Clot.
That's it.
Pegasus Wave.
I mean,
Dark
if you want me to
Raisin.
do 2 weeks, we can, but we're going to be spending more time doing what we're doing right now, which
know.
you're already upset about. So
Ruby said she's supposed to come in town next week, so she said she wants to come on the pod. So.
Make way
show up twice in a
P6000.
But I go out of town next week too, so I don't know.
Party 6000.
We'd have to do the pod on Monday. Who knows?
Monday.
All right.
the
Well, that's it.
podcast could be Ruby, Hannah, and Rocio.
Yes.
And
What
Amber.
they gonna talk about?
Yeah, but
I mean,
how they have their
you act like 3 women in the room can't talk about stuff.
I don't know.
Not
Women
anymore.
not allowed to talk about sneakers anymore. Huh?
No, they don't want to talk about anything
sneaker,
anymore.
Sneakerlinity. What's it called? Toxic sneakerculinity. That's what it should be called.
Toxic sneak culinity.
Anybody want to say anything about the presidential debate?
Not really.
Real quick, not hanging on it too long.
Debate? What do you mean debate?
I'm not debate. New president back. He back. Anybody?
yes, he about to put the 45 jersey.
He back 45 jersey on. That's fire. That's fire. Put the 45 jersey back on. Everybody got any input? Nothing? No one cares?
I think everyone knows how we feel about it, but I think the one thing that surprised me is I don't think I realized how the next generation is actually cooked. Like how much
You
of them.
knew that already.
No,
No,
In my
I really
mind, I
didn't.
did not know because we were hyping up like all the college students registering to vote and get voting and stuff, and I think I realized why they're cooked. All these broccoli-headed little dudes out there.
All of them got broccoli head.
Yeah, because they talk about the left indoctrinating kids with school and all that stuff, and it was just like it wasn't. They were. I mean, it's always like they're the ones. What they say we're doing, they're doing it, and how they did it is all these kids listen to these podcasts like Joe Rogan, Andrew Tate, the Paul brothers. We didn't take that seriously. That's where people get their news from now. And all these like, men are oppressed and white men are oppressed and blah blah blah. I don't think we realized how much that has affected society.
And the left doesn't have shit like that.
They don't.
There was a funny tweet today. I don't know if you guys saw that one. They said Trump was talking about giving reparations to
the white people. I saw that.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, that's like
look.
But I don't really
white
realize
men
that,
lining
like,
up
how
to
much
get
that
reparations.
affected the next generation, how cooked the next generation is.
I honestly, me personally, I'm not shocked by anything, so it didn't bother me whatsoever. Now, did I think he was going to win like that? No, I did not expect him to win like that. It was a wash.
And the other thing is, like, I didn't realize how many like single ballot voters there are out there. Because you look at all these states where he won, but then like the Democrat won the Senate, and like you look at the propositions that won, like abortion and all that stuff. Like
it's all progressive.
Yeah,
and then Trump.
and then Trump. Like it's just all single ballot voters. And AOC put up like a open post about why people vote for Trump, but then like different Senate things, and it's like she posted the answers like without judgment, just like showing what people thought, and it was a lot of that. Like I just put Trump there, but but then I thought like because he's a fighter and doesn't. I'm like, oh, listen, Jesus Christ.
I think, like I said, like I've never cared who anybody voted for, or what they wanted to vote for, or whatnot like that. But at the same time, you gotta have reasoning for me. Like you gotta have like valid reasoning, like the reason why you feel why, and then I can go, okay, like I could care, like it's just the outright hypocrisy on certain things.
Yeah,
and like you said, the main point is, and that's the people that I talk to on a daily basis at work and places like that, is all their sources are TikTok, YouTube and podcasts. Like that to me is a big problem, because you can listen to anything and hear one thing and be like, I do agree with that. But people can't no longer separate I agree with that
opinion and fact.
Instead of the whole thing. And it's like you get sucked into that. And I'm like, it's easy to get sucked into that stuff all the time.
And all these kids have shaped their worldviews.
Bam.
Because real life isn't the same as it is online.
Like it is. It's a weird time. Now, I'm not going to sit here and be like, I hope he does exactly what he says he think he going to do. Well, good things that he say he going to do all this good. I'm not rooting against America. Never. Like, I'm American. Like, man, go ahead, man. I'll be the first to say, like, man, you know what? Groceries is awfully goddamn cheap, and gas, I'll be the first to say it.
Well, they're just going to get more expensive.
But now how a lot of this stuff took place, and I would say some stuff that probably pretty controversial, but like there's reasons for a lot of this stuff, and people to me just was blind to it. Like I said, man, I could care less who you vote for. It don't mean nothing to me. I was big on not voting at all. All right, I watched the first debate and I said, all right, I'm gonna vote for her. She really didn't have a chance when you really think about it. She got into the thing way too late. Her focus on how to run a campaign is not even close to how you need to run a campaign nowadays. My only fear for something like this is that other people view how to win a campaign in the sense of how he won it. Like, I have to act like that to win it. Like, I don't want that to
I don't think it's that. I think there's something very unique with just Trump himself. No one can figure out what it is.
Well, it is, but here's the thing.
No, we all know what it is.
Yeah,
I don't think we do, because think about, if you go back 20 years. Howard Dean was probably going to win the election that year, and then he did that crazy laugh, yell on stage, and it was over for him. Those are the kind of things in politics that used to, like, the smallest little thing that doesn't even matter, and you would be basically disqualified as a candidate. And now we've seen, people talk about it being like 8 years. This is going to end up being 12 years now where he's relevant. And, like, even in the midterms, 2022, Trump wasn't on the ballot. Republicans didn't show up, or the people who, sorry, I shouldn't say Republicans, the people who vote for him, they're not going to show up in 26 either, because they just don't. So it really is something that, like, it's like a social, it's like an ESPN 30 for 30 on social, I don't know what I'm trying to, how to word it exactly, but like a Trump 30 for 30 on what gets people to vote for him, but not the other people who literally say the same shit he does.
Yeah.
There's something crazy that's unexplainable about it.
Charisma, he has arrogance, he has all of the above traits that, like, America just feels about themselves overall in the entire world.
Like people think people on now maybe they're not Twitter, maybe they're bot accounts, but there are accounts on Twitter that think like when he's done, his son is just going to be next, and people are going to vote for. No, fam, ain't nobody voting for Trump Jr. That man has no panache, anything, no like connection to whatever this fervor is.
Nobody likes him. I don't care if you're a fan of Trump. Nobody likes him.
Yeah, so. It needs to be studied, like not for, and I'm not saying be studied so like people can win elections in the future. I just want to understand what this is, what the phenomenon is.
Well, and look, like I said, it may not work, but I do feel like they're going to adopt that type of marketing, that type of action to try to think in order to keep it, you got to act that way. Some people even was mad at the Democratic side saying that like, you got to fight fire with fire. You tried the old classic way of
they came closer to the middle as it got closer to election.
They keep towing that line. Like it doesn't seem like there's any extreme left aside from Bernie Sanders, AOC, maybe Stacey Abrams, and Gavin Newsom. Like
she did come closer to the middle. She was running Cheney's daughter out there for.
That's
the
what I
last
mean.
3
Like
weeks.
they're so
Republicans
middle ground, and they don't like. They just try to like. Well, we're gonna give you $25,000 to buy your first house. We're gonna give you $6,000 when you have a kid. Oh, Israel Palestine. What are you gonna do about that?
And that old way of thinking of like bring out celebrity type stuff. But
it works for Trump. He brings out Hulk Hogan and Kid Rock,
but I don't think it works for him. I think that's what I'm saying about the like phenomenon. It's really only him. It's not even him bringing celebrities out. No one cares about Kid Rock or any of them losers. Nah, they don't.
Care may not be the right
everyone
word.
Everyone thought 4 years ago when he lost. Everyone thought this election. Everyone was like, "What's the Florida man's name?"
DeSantis.
Yeah, everyone was like, "Oh, he's gonna wash whoever is there. That's the next Trump guy." And then everyone looked at DeSantis on stage and was like, "He stands weird. He has weird boots. He looks like he wears lifts." All these little things these little nits started coming out, and then all of a sudden, no one likes him anymore.
But that's crazy because Trump has all those things too.
That's
That's my point.
Tanner,
what's the phenomenon, bro?
The hair,
we gotta understand
body,
this.
Like
We gotta study it, bro.
There is something that could be looked at.
It's the Illuminati.
But honestly, I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be. I'm not gonna say it's a trying time. Like I'm not worried about anything. I'm not concerned about anything. I'm more or less like
it's male privilege too for us.
I do feel like
not for him.
But I do feel like that there's not going to be a woman president in our lifetime. I do feel like that.
I think that's probably part of it. It was a female and a female who's not white. So that's part of it.
Yeah, but
then also
he's already ran through white and black women. Like he's cooked both women. Like,
wait, what?
Clinton cooked her.
No. I'm just going along with your point of like not being a woman president. I'm not saying anything to do with Trump. I think Trump would have beaten anyone. Like unless there was somebody who was 20 years or 30 years younger than Biden who could like connect the same ways Biden could, like another white guy but a younger white guy.
Balls. I mean, he's a little
younger.
old.
Here's the thing: like Pete Buttigieg,
he doesn't seem presidential to me.
Pete Buttigieg would have been perfect for that, but he's gay, so that automatically he's not.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
He's the right type of person.
You can poke holes in every single one of these people that you're talking about. So I don't think they're. But like I said, there's a Trump phenomenon that I think is unexplainable. So it's like Hard Knocks. I would watch it just because I want to see what people say.
I can't wait for Trump docs to like official doc. I don't mean like your little Tubi, your little Hulu things that drop. I'm talking about a doc. But look, for me, and this was the thing with the president, I didn't have like super duper faith in Kamala. I didn't have all my faith in her.
Neither.
I definitely don't got no faith in him. But when I voted for Kamala, and
most elections are like that.
And I vote yes, but like
you're voting for the lesser of two evils. Normally, there's only two options.
Now hold on. Now see, I don't believe in that at all.
I'm saying most people.
I know that. I don't. I go. You know what? As a whole, because I think of the whole picture. I don't think about me. I don't care about me. I vote for like this person or my son who may lose his job and he needs. I vote for everybody else. I go, which one of these I want represent me as the face of my country, and it's the one to me that has decorum, decency.
Yeah.
Majority of the time. Majority of the time. That's it. Doesn't mean I believe in her policies. Don't mean I think she'll do anything. Don't mean I think she's any different than anybody else. It's just that, you know what? When you speak for me, I feel like you're a little bit different than him, a lot more different than him. And here's the thing. I'm not going to say that I don't agree with sometimes how he acts and talks. He just doesn't know how to put it in a way that would make sense where you can go, okay, let's hear what you're saying. It just comes across as like, buddy, what's up with you, man? Like, and let me tell you something. Enough with the celebrity stuff. I don't care who a celebrity endorses or says what they do. We've talked about this podcast before. I don't care if this celebrity says, I support you, because when they go in that booth, you do what you got to do.
Doesn't matter.
I need every single person. When you vote, realize that's the only power you got. You're a citizen. You go in there, vote, check that box. You've exercised your right as an American citizen and your power, and you're done. Don't come out here to talk about this and don't still be walking around. I seen some cats out there still like this, MAGA. Well, you won. It's over with, buddy. Like, and you're not fighting for nothing.
But that's their whole personality.
Yeah, it's over. And that's the
problem.
thing. People have turned politics and stuff into personality traits. It's like, this is my life now. I look at people and I go, buddy, you ain't got no grandkids. You ain't got no husband. You go enjoy your life. Huh? Like, you sitting there representing a person that doesn't even know you exist. Go do something with yourself, man. That's an American to me.
And they're upset that their, younger millennial family does not like want to spend the holidays with them, or
And they think it's our fault. It's like, buddy, I don't care who you vote for. Just like, don't bring it up every 2 seconds.
I feel bad when I see those people talk about the relationships they've lost because of this. And I go, that to me would be like, oh, you know what? I can have this in my head, but let's enjoy this. Holidays
That's not what
and
about
stuff
today's
like that.
I don't think I feel bad for anybody for anything. Like either way.
Well, no, okay, hold on. Maybe not feel bad for them. I feel bad for the direction of how like the structure of like the whole point is like American family and all that, but you're destroying all that by following a path of just look at me, look at this. Like, I would never follow my path that would destroy my base of what I got.
So one of the things that I was thinking about the last couple of weeks is like these people who go online and do these like, oh my God, I'm crying in my own car, blah blah blah. And
those
like,
are lunatics.
Okay, so let me finish.
Those are losers.
People do that stuff, and both sides doing it. And I started thinking about it, and I'm like, literally, I think that's like, because I used to feel that way too. Like, you're embarrassing yourself putting that online. But I think what it is, when I really started thinking about it, I think that's that person's, instead of seeing a psychologist or a psychiatrist, that's their version of that. They're just letting it all out, and then maybe they read the comments, and that's their version of psychiatry or psychology. So, like, maybe that's it. Maybe it's okay in that regard, because I used to, like, don't get me wrong, I'm never going to interact with people who do that because I don't care. But if that's your way of getting your feelings out, okay, cool, I get it. I don't know. Because I used to judge that stuff too.
A lot of it's performative too.
Yeah, because that if you were
I'm just saying.
If you were saying like a woman breaks up with her boyfriend and she gets online and spills her guts about it, and you get the comments, cool. I would probably say 80% of the comments to somebody crying about who won the party is going to make fun of them.
Yeah, of course.
That may be the opposite of psychology. Like, they may... If you coming to get something particular...
The biggest part of psychology isn't someone talking back to you. It's just you being able to pour everything out. That's bigger than the psychologist talking back to you.
Yes, but...
Because there are a lot of people who get it out and then just turn the comments off.
Yeah, but the point of psychology is also to help you find a resolution to something. If I spill my guts on here...
But what I'm saying is,
back.
some patients don't need that. Some patients just want to say it out, and that's it. You know what I mean?
Well,
I would never, ever post myself on the internet like that because I'm not like that. I don't care about none of that stuff. The fact that you voted and now your whole family hurts you is a you problem. I don't care about none of that. You're a nerd. You're a dork. Talk to your family that you literally live in the same household with or have to interact with on a daily basis, not to the internet. But then I started thinking about it. I was like, if that's the only way for you to get it out and it's going to make you feel better, who am I to judge you, buddy?
Fam, if somebody ever caught me crying and posted on the internet, I'm suing them. You'll never catch me crying on the internet.
Well, back to what George said about the Howard Dean stuff. Like, that stuff, when Trump made fun of that reporter in 2015.
Yeah, everybody thought that was it.
The disabled reporter, like, that should have been automatic disqualification done, like, get dropped by everyone.
Yeah, but he's had, like, 40 of those.
I know, that's the thing.
I was going to say a lot, maybe more than 40.
But that was only the first one.
He's had so many moments, like, you scroll down the Twitter feed, there's so many moments of Trump, and the comment is like, oh, this really should have been it. Like,
it's insane.
Yeah, that's why the phenomenon.
A decade of this really should have been it.
No, that's why the phenomenon. That's why the phenomenon is interesting. We need to. Again, I'm not saying study it so you can learn about politics. I'm saying I want to watch why this works.
Howard Dean is an interesting person because I actually know him, like, in a sense. Like, I'll tell you this: when I was in D.C. working, like, that man fed me when I didn't want to buy food, like he would have like these parties and invite us to these parties, and I would go to Howard Dean stuff, and I would just eat and drink my.
He went to
heart
Diddy
out.
party.
Dang, Diddy yell about to say Diddy party.
Look, man, I'm not gonna tell you what I. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. But look.
No, but that's how politics.
I want
the Ron DeSantis thing is a perfect example. That's how politics have always been. You do one little moment, and people start picking you apart on every little thing. I'm not voting for you. You're a weirdo.
I don't want people to look at this and lose faith in the process, but I don't know what the direction of the process is going. Like I said, the next time a presidential election comes up, I have no idea where.
Well,
this is
people
go.
talked about the country splitting into two, and I mean, when you see stuff like this, it becomes more and more believable. When you see this kind, the stuff that they're talking about that's on his agenda for legislation is taking it back to like literally to the 1940s, 1950s, or whatever. I mean, it is. The person that I felt the worst for, even though abortion did win in Arizona, is my wife. Like, this is the first time I've actually thought about an election and been like, my mom might not never see a female president. My wife is distraught. So, like, that's going to affect my household. That's why I'm upset. I could care less about what Trump people believe. I told you what I heard them officers saying at...
It don't matter.
At the coffee shop.
I told you what I heard them officers saying, and I was like, buddy, like, it literally was Newsmax or whatever conspiracy theory angle you want to talk about. They were complaining about somebody was wearing a MAGA hat in the polling place, and they made him leave, and the officer, they called the officers, and the officers were like, no, the polling place is right. This was in California, by the way. And they were like, no, you can't wear this in here. It's political merch. And the officers that I'm talking about were complaining, saying that that department was wrong. And it's like, you literally understand zero about the laws that you're supposed to enforce in this country. And you have a gun and a badge. Like, and that's not partisan. You know what I mean? Yeah. They're not letting nobody wear merch of a left-wing person in there either. How hard is it for you to take your personality off for 5 minutes to vote and go back outside?
They can't.
I didn't feel bad for anything except, like, the future, I guess. Like,
well, you have 2 kids. That's what you should worry about.
But you know what? I think overall we already knew, like, by the time our kids get older and stuff like that, it was only going to be a wrap. It's going to be cooked anyways. Like, I think it just happened a little bit faster than I anticipated. Like, I was thinking, like, by the time I'm an old man, I could be like, boy, it's washed now. I'm still young and spry, and I'm like, wait a minute. I was thinking, boy, you kids and my grandkids are gonna have a hard time. I may be in the hard time now. Like, I am not anticipating having to worry about things. Now, I'm also not a conspiracy theory. I also don't believe in a lot of things that, like, other people do on the left side or right side. Like, I don't. But, like, at the same time, I was like, dang it, I thought this wasn't going to happen until, like, 2050, you know, or crazy radical political side that overtakes. Because, like I said many times on this podcast, a lot of people love to watch movies and stuff like that, and they see these war-ridden countries, and you see kids with AK-47s and stuff, and nobody goes like, how did y'all get here? They just think, like, that country's out of control, and it's crazy and dangerous and scary, but they don't go like, how did y'all get here? And I'm not going to say that's going to happen here, but... This is like the very beginning of it. Like, it may not happen until year 3000.
So we still have no idea what's actually going to happen. And that's the only reason why I think most people should be, I'm not going to say people should be in a good mood, but if you feel like you're on the losing side, the only reason that you should, have some solace for the future or whatever is because when you go outside, guess what? Everybody's still driving around their car like normal. Everybody's walking down the street like normal. The coffee shop's still open. We don't know what's going to happen yet. Because last time Trump said a bunch of crazy stuff, and really none of the crazy stuff he said happened.
That's the only thing I'm taking.
To be fair, the checks and balances were better in place because, like, the Democrats controlled the House then. Now the Republicans control all 3 facets of the government and the Supreme Court. So that's the scary part because everything could just go through.
You're not wrong, but the only reason that I'm kind of glad that happened is now you can run your playbook. If you still mess it up, guess what? We didn't do it to you.
But at the same time,
you did it to yourself.
They'll blame us. In some way or another, and they'll eat it up and say, "Oh, yep, it's the left-wing fault. It's the Illuminati. It's the."
At some point,
you'd think.
At some point, people, because because I think the only party that ever had control of all three was a 2-year span. It was Dems in Obama's first campaign, or was it his first 2 years, or maybe his?
I think it was
the last. The last two, okay, so the last 2 years or something?
Yeah, something like that.
So, and they really didn't get a lot done. That was the whole, like, Mitch McConnell was like, you can't nominate you got to let the voters decide.
Yeah.
It's the most stupidest thing ever, but I just don't, like, the whole, like, Civil War and country splitting up thing, I don't believe it yet because of how things look when I actually go outside. That's the only reason I don't believe it yet. Twitter and Fox News and social media and whatever else.
The world is falling on the internet.
A lot of it is
falling on the internet.
A lot of it is like Chinese intelligence running operations against us and Russians running operations against us. But at the same time, I look at the United States of America and I'm like, really, no other country on earth is like us in terms of demographics. Like, yeah, the UK kind of is, but
they're not really anymore.
Yeah, they're not really.
I mean, they're the closest thing probably, or like, I guess France, maybe.
Sweden.
But
it's those countries that are.
But yeah, like all the countries that are run really well are homogenous. Japan is probably the most well-run country in the world. And when I say well-run, I mean like the people have respect for each other. Like the government is run well. Like obviously they have crime and whatever like everybody else does, but it's not the same as it is here. Mm-hmm. So I can understand why things would get to that point at some point, but when I go outside and see things and talk to people that aren't on Twitter, aren't on TV or whatever, stuff is still regular. Yeah. So that's the only reason why I don't buy into all that stuff yet. At the same time, there's a lot of wackos out there, bro. Who knows?
Yeah, and like
that's what I told Amber. I'm like, I have to go to work tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna wake up. I'm gonna go to work. I'm gonna come home, and what life goes on.
For me, like Greg said, I don't vote for myself. I vote for others. I could totally. I'm a straight white male. I would fall into that Christian straight white male. I could fall into that category as a Trumper. Like everything, I'm safe. I'm not worried about myself. I'm worried about my wife. Yes. Am I worried about my friends? Yes. But as George said, everything's still kind of normal. Now I'm worried about, okay, how's my job going to be affected? If this tariff,
that's the real thing.
If this tariff thing goes into play, sweeping tariffs 40-60%. My job, in logistics, we get stuff from China. Mm-hmm. So we're going to have to raise the prices on everything. That causes a recession. People are so unintelligent about economics. I've never even taken an econ class, but I know what a tariff is. I know how this works. There's no sweeping plan where you can make people manufacture in the United States that quickly.
It's ridiculous.
My main
pay for it.
My main takeaway from all this is there's a reason that like the top Google search in the last 2 weeks was like, how can I change my vote? That is like the top Google searched question in the last like week and a half. States.
Just like how you said, like you fall in a category. Like I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Like me and my wife fall into the category too with how much we make as a couple. Like based on everything that a Trump administration would benefit me greatly. Like it just would, but it wouldn't benefit the people that I care about the most. Like I don't care about me. I'm good. Where I work, I can go in there and just talk crazy. It's almost impossible for me to get fired. Like legit. That's no joke. I'm not even joking. All right. I worry about my son who's 26. He's going to be 25 when he turns 26 off my insurance. He's kind of got his life going in a direction, but I don't know. He may need some of these services that are provided. And I get it. Like, I heard people talking about that. Like, well, we need to stop paying for people with this and that. I go, buddy, it's just like the police department when I was talking to you earlier about bad apples and good apples. Hey, man, you're a good apple officer. He's a bad officer. It happens. Like, you want to use the analogy. Well, you know what? We got people who use public services, who help get themselves off their feet, and we got people that abuse it. It's just the way it is. Like, sorry. Like, I would never throw the people away who are using it to help uplift themselves because of the people that abuse it. Like,
I don't even think there were a lot of people voting on that like platform that you're saying this year, though. It was mostly like
the border and
the border and the economy.
Yeah, and
those
abortion,
were the two.
I mean.
So,
yeah. So what you're saying is accurate. I just think like that may not be. That kind of talking point may not even be a thing anymore. And honestly, like the way things go now, the shit might flip every 4 years. If we keep going the same way it's going, like there were a lot of people that I saw on Twitter that just posted like, I voted for him because it was a change.
Yeah.
Like some people just vote like that. It is what it is.
Like
but
that, I just want to see something different.
the biggest, like along the lines of what you're saying, but in a different manner, is what Andrew was talking about. Like the economics, where they think he's going to make things better, and gas and eggs and whatever go down.
Whoa.
We don't know. We don't
down the street.
We don't know yet about the tariff thing, but companies are already preparing for it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we bulk bought already.
Yeah, and so those are where people are who voted for him are gonna have a rude awakening. There's already stories about people not getting their Christmas bonus this year and like whatever else, and they're realizing that real world occurrences come from making that vote. I don't feel bad for nobody who voted and won. Yeah. And then now they're realizing, oh, shit, I did the wrong thing. I don't care about them. I mean, I don't care either way. Right. Like I said, I care about the people in my household. My wife was upset. My mom may never see a female president. You know, she's getting old now. So, like, those are the things that literally bother me. I don't got kids, so a little bit different than you. But when people start voting and then they can instantly see how their vote is affecting them negatively, like, buddy, I don't have sympathy for you. I'm sorry. You didn't educate yourself well enough to make a decision. And you talked about it earlier. Like, do I think Kamala Harris is a fantastic political candidate to run for president? No, personally, I do not. We share some of the same belief systems, and in that, like, I would never vote for Trump in a million years because I know what Trump stands for, and it has nothing to do with putting me first above him. The only person he's going to put first is himself, then rich people after that. I would never, ever vote for him in a million years. Does that mean that I disagree with all Republican policies? No.
Nope.
He's not even Republican.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff
he's really an independent.
There's a lot of stuff that like centrist Republicans
it's his own party.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So, one thing that doesn't is economics. You guys are nuts on economics, but that's a different story. I know the difference between my degrees in finance. I know the difference between supply side economics and demand side economics. That's not something I'm going to get into, but the fact that you guys all voted for this and then now you're realizing, like, I'm not getting a Christmas bonus or XYZ is happening or blah, 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 that's on you, buddy. You did that to yourself.
Or like in the Latino population, Trump talking about rolling back
same thing.
Naturalized citizen birth stuff, like
citizenship.
Deport all his voters.
I'm not even gonna get into that, because if I start talking about that, I may be sleeping on the couch. Anyways, look.
No, I think what he's saying just is like people voted for it and they didn't realize like he might actually be coming to get your mama.
Fuck around and find out.
Yeah.
I wasn't as shocked by people by how much of the Latin community voted for Trump. I
think we've seen it the last couple of years.
Yeah,
I'm not surprised.
I know why. I'm not going to say why, but anyways, let's move on because
we know what it is. When people get somewhere, they don't want no one else coming to shake their spot.
I've had multiple Latino male friends that are liberals say that, and that with their cousins or whatever. That's what they literally tell them.
Yeah, like you.
He's gonna.
If you get somewhere you ain't supposed to be, you don't want nobody else coming to take your spot.
Job. Yeah. Take your job.
That topic is a deeper rooted issue in that community.
I think we all know what comes behind it.
I know it.
So, like, I'm half Hispanic too. So, like, there's the male machismo factor is probably higher in Mexican/Latino culture than in any other culture. So that's definitely a part of it too. They think Trump is just like the most macho person, which to me is crazy. That man would be the first person to get beat up in my neighborhood. I swear to God, put that on everything.
Yeah, but that's not why they feel that way. They don't feel like they think he's macho. They think
it's because of what he says. It's not because of what he does. But that is why. That's part of it. But yes, him and all his followers literally be the first people to get beat up in my neighborhood. That's 100% fact.
Yes, of course.
I'm just saying.
Look, let's move to let's go. Because and for anybody who listens to this podcast, they're like, yo, what the heck? You're talking about this, buddy? We pay taxes. All right, this is a regular podcast with regular people who pay taxes, got jobs, wives, girlfriends, stuff like that. Shut up. All right. You don't want to hear about real life? Don't listen to real people talk about a podcast. All right. Listen to geeks or whatever else.
Sneaker resale about to be cheap because of this.
Yeah, man. I see guys like, bro, you're gonna pay $300 for your Jordan. Man, shut up, man. Like, hey, man, I hope Jordan 1s get $300 so I can stop buying this nonsense. Like, what are you talking about? Anyways, so big hubbub nonsense on Twitter about Complex Con doing their yearly Sneaker of the Year panel and not having any women on it this year. This year they got Joe LaPuma, Brendan Dunn, Or is that the other way? And Welty, what's his name?
Yeah.
Is it Brendan Welty?
Sneaker nerds.
Whatever his
Welty.
name is.
Yeah.
Nerd 1, Nerd 2, Nerd 3.
Yes.
PJ Tucker and Lil Yachty. All right. One of the worst panels of all time.
Oh yeah, they're just rolling out their normal people.
Yeah.
Like we've heard them talk for 10 years. We don't care.
I don't think they have any money. I think it's part of it. Like the company now is
And PJ Tucker and Yachty are
financially
they'll do
is
whatever
toast
they're
from where they were.
That's fine.
BuzzFeed lost a ton of money.
And we could talk about that a little bit too. But the
only part of the business that's making money is literally the part that you guys love. The first we feast. That's it.
because it's actually
And
good.
they're not even part of Complex no more.
Yeah, I
They're
know.
now with BuzzFeed and Complex is network.
Yeah.
Do you guys have a big deal, little deal, no deal?
I feel like
Women on a panel.
I feel like it wasn't a big deal until somebody said it was a big deal. I think if I had seen that Sneaker of the Year is an all male like Complex panel, I don't think I would have thought twice about that.
I don't think I would have either.
I don't even think it's like
Because
if I would have looked at the panel and saw who it was, I'm like, oh, same nerds as always.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
wouldn't have thought nothing of it.
The only woman I could think of that probably should be on the panel is, I guess like Nina Chanel Abney or
Wales Bonner.
But that's about it. Because Laylee May did it 2 years ago,
Laylee
right?
May, Vashti.
Maybe, yeah.
Let me give you a political answer. I could care less.
Oh, I could care less.
But
either, but we're doing a podcast.
If women care, totally fine.
Yeah.
They get to care.
Well,
I don't care.
so when I seen
Now,
sneaker,
the drama on Twitter is hilarious.
yes.
yeah, when I seen sneaker pervert or whatever, when I seen him, and I'm talking about sneaker fetish, when I seen that geek come out saying it, it's just the most ingenuous thing ever. Like,
Yeah.
I got nothing against that nerd. All right. He does his thing online and has his following and his stuff and whatever, and he touches topics on everything, whatever. But it's just the most out of the blue, like, I can't believe you didn't have a woman type thing. It's just not an authentic feeling from it. Just like George said, if I see women about it, then I am okay. They have a gripe with it. He just a thought. You know? And what's crazy, I'm giving him the credit for starting this. I'm going to give him the credit for this. He's the very first person I saw talk about this. I never even saw they had a panel set.
Me neither.
It's not even posted on any Complex pages, unless they deleted it. I don't even know where he got that picture from. He got his connects and he does his thing, and God bless him. I'm not going to sit there and take anything from him and what he's built for what he's done for himself.
He still be begging, though.
He's a thought.
yeah.
He be begging for access.
But he's all
Thought.
Twitter
And
now.
I
That's
don't
all
even-
Twitter.
I'm
Like,
not
it is
even
what it
trying to
is.
make
It's all
this
engagement based.
another episode about talking about somebody. But at the same time, I don't want to hear it from him. I don't want to hear it from men. I don't want to hear from anybody else. All the women who want to go in there and fight for what they do with sneakers and their place of sneakers, I'm all for it. I'm going to back you. I'm never going to go against it. All right, now, at the same time, Complex puts together these panels that are just not built to have a woman personality on it. And this is what I mean. Every year, Clark Kent's on it, one of the biggest personalities of all time. Jim Jones has been on the last one of the
Trinidad
biggest
James.
You put these women amongst this group of men who Wale's, their personalities are so big, the women gets put in the corner.
Doesn't
That
talk.
to me is a problem.
Yeah, she doesn't talk.
Until it's a women's
They don't say much.
They won't let him speak.
They don't say much, and the value to what they said is disregarded because you got Jim Jones up there with money falling out of his pocket. You got DJ Clark Kent talking about Air Force Ones all day. You got Wale up there acting like he the coolest thing since sliced bread. Like, it's just too much up there. And then you got Joe LaPuma sitting there like look, God bless him, but he's one of the most like people who don't hold nobody accountable for nothing. Though. Like, I'm sick and tired of him being faced with people and they know nothing about sneakers, and he just let that stuff slide.
Oh, yeah.
Like, stop talking to these nerds, dude. I'm over Yachty. Yachty, come on, man. Like, stop with this Yachty
He's more
stuff,
of a sneakerhead than a rap artist now. Like,
Fam.
he doesn't even like
Get that nerd out of here.
PJ Tucker. We all know how you feel about
man,
him.
if y'all don't stop with this PJ Tucker stuff, he's more famous for sneakers than basketball.
What did I say when that came down? I was like, bro, go get some shots up. The Clippers don't even want you around. Like, make them want you around. You care about fucking sneaker of the year more than your job.
The thing is that like I'm not gonna sit there and get on him about having sneakers or being rich and buying whatever sneakers. That's what I would do if I was filthy rich or whatever too. The problem is he has zero personality. Like, what's PJ Tucker supposed to do with sneakers? Like, he's never been on something where I was like, damn, that's it PJ Tucker got to talk about. PJ Tucker got nothing of value to say about sneakers except what I got, what I don't wear. I wear everything. I paid this much for it. I did this to get it. I get that's all he's got. He's got stories about stuff that we can't relate to. I don't care about you flying on a plane to go buy something that only 2 pairs. I don't care. I can't relate to that. Sneaker panels, like George said, you got the same nerds on there. You full size run complex. You're the same nerds.
We've been talking to them all year.
Yeah,
Now,
we've heard what they had to say already.
I know y'all.
They did this in July when they did top 10 sneakers of the year so far.
Fam, I know they got other employees who can sit there and talk about sneakers. I'm not saying you got to pay. You got other employees. Hey, yo, how about you 3 interns and you would give you an opportunity to do the panel this year? Why not? I'm so sick of them 3, huh? And I couldn't tell you a single thing about those 3, except Joe LaPuma from Sneaker Shopping. The other 2, I watched 1 episode of Full Size Run. That's when Dion was on there. From Concepts, and then I watched 1 sneaker podcast when Kyrie Irving was on there, and it was the weirdest interaction I've ever seen of their podcast. Them the only time I've ever watched it. Not to take anything from it, not to say it's bad. God bless, listen to it. I just never have. I don't look at them and I go, you guys have built a place in sneakers, cool. You got content, cool. Enough's enough, money. Like, enough. Let somebody else get on that stage and do something. Like, I
don't know if it's a financial thing or whatnot, and I know you don't like those 2, and maybe those 2 couldn't even be in the same room anymore, but, like, why wouldn't you have, like, Adidas and Mero on that?
I like them.
No. You know what I mean.
Oh.
Why wouldn't you have, like that? Like, get a young comedian or a young podcaster or whatever who's funny, knows about sneakers, to do that instead of like, is Yachty entertaining? I mean, I know he's a musician, but is
Yachty still under that guise of like sounding dumb is cool? That like, I don't know, I don't got it. I'm not gonna listen to somebody get up there and talk about how like Nocta Air Force Ones was like killer. Like, stop it. Like, you just. That's like agenda. Like, don't come up here talking about the DJ Khaled's killed it. Just shut up. Like, I don't need to hear foolishness like that. Or I'm not gonna listen to nothing about no Noctas and all that. And plus their process, and this is what I heard about the process for Sneaker of the Year, they give each person a list of sneakers and they check them off, and then they somehow like tally it to where it says like, you all had this ranked 10.
Yeah, it's like
majority
voting.
of you. Yeah. So it's a stupid thing. It's not even a legit process. It's nothing close to like a legit, like, I come here with my opinions on what I think should be Sneaker of the Year and whatnot. And I can't even voice it. Like, it's like, I really think this is, and I can't voice it because, well, we all checked this box and they calculated it, and this one majority of us had this at number 1. So it's like, it's useless. Now, like I said, women not being up there, I'm not listening to men battle for, especially Twitter men and Twitter people who have their own agenda. And their own agenda is to put their cape on and act like they fighting for this and trying to save sneakers and what happened to the culture and all that. Sneaker fetish, man, God bless you, but you are a thought, all right? You are the biggest engagement farmer I've ever seen in my entire life. Every post you post damn near has a question mark. You're weird. I got no problem with you. I really don't, but I'm so sick and tired of getting on social media seeing this cat every week. Yo, I'm about to crash out on somebody, but I'm not going to do it. Yo, they trying to test me. I'm not going to do it. Man, do it. Do it, buddy. I want to see what you got. Crash out on somebody because I want to see what you got. Nah, you know what? Never mind. I'm not going to crash out on them because I'm going to save them. I'm going to spare them. I seen cats and they're like, yo, bro, don't spare them, bro. Who are you weirdo? They're literally in the comments like, bro, I know you spare a lot of people. Well, what you gonna spare, bro? I want to see your chops. He posted something, and I'm assuming he was talking about us because it said he's sick of seeing something and sneak disses. That's what he said. And I didn't say nothing to him because I'm like, well, you ain't gonna at me. I'm not gonna say nothing. But you put sneak disses in your tweet, I know who you talking to, all right? Talk to me, buddy. You can talk to me because I guarantee you'll never out-talk me, all right? You could tell all your fancy stories about I'm a Meniere and I got a hoodie and a jacket and all that goofy stuff. Knock yourself out. You're going to have to prove it to me. Every day you get on Twitter, bro, I'm this close to letting people have it, but I got something cooking, so I'm going to save it. No, you don't. You got nothing. You may got stuff cooking, but you ain't got the chops to let somebody have it or crash out. Shut up. Stop putting your cape on, fighting for battles because you're trying to prop yourself up. You're a man trying to prop yourself up on women topics. That's what you're doing. Women need to. You're trying to like, wow, look at sneaker fetish, man. He really loves us. He fights for us. You thought. Shut up. They're not gonna let you hit, bro. They're not. They're not gonna let you hit. Say whatever you want.
So what was the whole thing with Sock Jig and?
I don't know. Sock Jig, you know.
I think it was the creative director at Complex, like, said something about him, right? Who is a woman, like, said something about him, and he was just like, I don't know.
Why aren't you standing up for yourself?
Yeah, exactly. He's like, you got personal on me, but then, like, I didn't say anything personally about you, and it was a fucking whole thing. I'm trying to pull it up.
There was two of them. It was that one, and then the other girl. I keep on, like I said, Blaze. What is it
Shade
again?
Room.
Shade. There you go.
Shade TV or something.
So.
Shade Room.
She called herself a leader in sneakers or something like that.
Oh yeah, no,
And
that
like,
nobody knows who that person is. Yeah, that's
what I said.
different.
There's two different things.
Zero people know who that is.
Yeah, that's what I said. There's two different things.
So this is from, I guess, Aria Hughes, who is
Marissa Hill is the leader in sneaker culture.
Yeah, I've
she's
never heard that name in my entire life.
No, yeah, you're talking about the one who was the main content.
She said, all I'll say
whatever.
is whatever vindication, attention you're seeking, I pray you find it. It's very easy to critique from wherever you are, knowing that you would never approach me, let alone say a word to my face. That's my issue. Y'all hard-ons for people who wouldn't even know who you were in the same room, and y'all be loud and wrong talking about my journalism skills. No one is above critique, but don't disrespect me, blah, 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 blah. And Sockjig said, I would say it to her face, actually. The Complex editor-in-chief has a lot to say about me and not about representation at her own Sneaker of the Year panels, it seems. Thank you for blessing the podcast, though. Yeah. Just
good response.
I got
very good
two
response.
things about this, though, all right? And I need to say this very judiciously because Sockjig is a friend of ours. We know Sockjig. Sockjig is a very smart person who provides insight that we could never on a podcast. Yes. I would never. I don't know how. Mm-hmm. I don't care to try. He provides something to podcasting in sneakers that nobody else can do.
I relate to it like sneaker analytics.
Yes. Nobody can do what Sockjig does.
It's like Sneaker Lawyer. It's that like very niche.
It's very
extremely
niche.
niche.
Yeah. It's very niche, and you can build a really big following from that niche. And I listen to his podcast, and I like him a lot, and I consider us cool, and we interact on Twitter. I have no problem with Sockjig. But here's the thing with Sockjig, and I'm saying this just out of podcaster to podcaster. When you do have such strong opinions that have validity and facts behind them, at some point, you're gonna have to show your face. You just are. To me, okay?
Like his face? What do you mean?
Nobody knows what Sockjig looks like. Does anybody here?
I know it's Sockjig.
Okay, you do?
But
do you?
I mean, I haven't seen it, but I've just.
I'll let you keep going.
What I mean by that is that you're gonna have to do video when you have such opinionated, strong facts about certain things. To me, I'm not saying you got to, but to me, because here's the thing. You would never say it to my face. I wouldn't even know it was you if you're going to say it to my face. Like, to me, when we're on camera, this to me is equivalent to saying it to your face.
Yeah.
Like, I will say your name. I will at you. I will do it. This is to your face. Yeah. We may not be in the same room, but this is to your face. You know what I look like. I know what you look like. This is to your face when you in these cameras. Sockjig, to me, provides something that is much needed in sneakers and probably on other levels of other topics as well. Mm-hmm. The problem is that at some point, he's going to have to really put himself out there and let people know, I'm saying this. I know there's a podcast, I know there's Twitter and stuff like that, but there's a lot of people with Twitter and keyboards who say a lot of things, and you either know what they look like or you don't know what they look like.
It'd be like, oh, it's a bot account because they have an avatar.
Yeah, because... I think
Sockjig, though, has built himself up enough of a reputation where people know he's not a bot account, and he knows that. His thoughts
we're not talking about him. Not in that sense, but I'm just saying that, like, I feel like once you start getting the editors and people to start responding and things like that to you, and especially in a way of like, you won't say it to my face, you this, you're that. Once it starts getting personal, you're gonna have to me, show yourself. Mm-hmm.
let's use Ben Baller for an example. I could never get on a podcast and talk trash about Ben Baller if he doesn't know what I look like. I can't. That's not fair to me. I would never be like behind a wall like, you this Ben Baller, you this Ben Baller, you this Ben Baller, and he has no idea anything about me or doesn't know what I look like. He can't pull nothing from it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I could make fun of Complex Editor Lady. We could make fun of Shade TV Marissa Hill Lady. I'm not making fun of any women on this podcast, but
we can make fun of Yachty and
yes,
Brendan
I
Dunn
can make fun of Yachty and them nerds and stuff like that because I make fun of them on there, and they can look at me and make fun of me if they want to. It's an even playing field.
Okay.
I do feel like the playing field isn't even if I don't have nothing on you. Now, that may be the safest way to go. Like, they know nothing about me. You can't even come at me with nothing.
Right.
You can't. But at the same time, it's like, well, then, you got to pick your battles here. Like, that just to me. And I'm not saying this in a negative way to him. I'm just saying that, like, you got to even the playing field at some point. Literally, that lady from Shade TV, I mean, they making fun of her body. They making fun of her face. They are ripping that lady in half. And all she did was use a sneaker emoji and say leader. And they are trashing her. Women are trashing her. And I go, all right, now look, she gonna have to back up everything she say, but the people that are trashing her are people that you can go and look at them and find them and trash them as well. So I look at that as an even playing field. I think it's messed up. I don't like seeing. I will tell you this. Even though men do a lot of arguing and thought stuff on social media and stuff like that, I hate seeing women argue on Twitter. I don't know why. It bothers me. I don't know why. Because
I don't like seeing women argue in person either. Like
I don't. When I actually think about camaraderie, I would love for to feel like with women, it's actually real. Like, I feel like they have that general thought in their head that, like, women! But then I know them and they die too. I hate it. Like, I do. So, like,
that camaraderie stuff is phony. Look at all the TV shows, all the Real Housewives.
Look at the election.
But I hate seeing that.
I'm just saying, you don't see no real husbands or whatever. It's all housewives.
It's a joke show.
But see, that's where.
I mean, there's not
Real
17 of them.
doing shit. They should be chilling watching the game.
Let's look at like a
Yeah.
woman of being a president. I do like to think and feel and believe in my hand that the women are much more superior in certain aspects of social something than men. I don't like seeing women act like that towards each other at all, even if they disagree. I don't like seeing other women make fun of other women's bodies. It's crazy to me. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. It always made me feel weird. I don't know why. Even though it didn't happen since we were kids. Like, that's just women and girls in general. But I don't know. Look.
Well, here's the thing. With men, we can get into an argument. Like, we've all gotten into argument with each other throughout our friendships, right? We've never taken it personal. We don't hold any grudges or anything. Like, we'll say George is short, or or Greg is short, or whatever. It doesn't matter. And at the end of the day, we're going to be good with each other. Even if we scrapped, we're going to be good with each other at the end of the day. It's going to be over at that point. It's just different.
It's just weird.
Women will hold on to, not to be sexist or anything or toxic masculinity. Women will hold on to those grudges for the rest of their life, and they're like, it's just that's why it's different.
Part of the problem is you can't call yourself a leader. Other people have to anoint you a leader. That's like the old and one adage where you can't give yourself a street ball nickname. You earn it from other people. You can't just start calling yourself I'm the mayor, sneaker mayor, fam. If you don't get out of here, you can't just start calling yourself something like you to whatever. No.
Well, I agree and disagree. Because there's still a whole world of people who don't know this podcast exists, but we've set our stone and cemented in sneaker culture, period. Like, it's not even a question. We're a leader in sneaker podcasting. It's not even a question. There's a ton of people like, who are you nerds? That's facts. They'll be like, how you gonna call yourself that? I'm like, buddy, we're on 300-some episodes. We've earned this, like, to me. So with her, I don't know nothing about her. Like, the way that other people are acting towards her, she clearly exists somewhere. Like, because I wouldn't, the way they reacted to her, they're not treating her like just some random Twitter person on the internet. They're talking to her like they're putting time and effort to dragging her. And I'm like, oh, okay, she must be somebody to somebody. We don't know her. I've seen her on Twitter plenty of times, but like in the sense of like she wasn't sending any value, and it was like it wasn't like 50,000 likes. It was like 8 likes, and she said something, and someone commented, and that was it. And I seen her do some sneaker reviews and stuff like that, and God bless. So she may be a somebody to somebody and can call herself a leader, so I'm not going to take that away from her. But at the exact same time, chill out. Like,
nah, you can't do that kind of stuff. In industries where stuff is pretty obvious, I have a problem with that.
Well, you know what's funny?
If it's
she's against women going in the
No, I know.
Okay.
I read that whole thing. Yeah. But I'm not even talking about that. I'm saying, like, if you're in a well-known industry, like, if we sat here and named the people in sneakers who are influential, I mean, is her name in the top 300? You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to waste my time saying names, but you can't call yourself a leader when your name would be not in the top whatever.
Would you call us leaders?
If you talking about sneaker podcasts, yes. It's number one.
Okay.
But other people know that. Like,
okay, but not everybody knows it though.
I understand that, but if another sneaker podcast was to do a list, we would be on their top 10 somewhere. Of maybe not like, I'm not saying do you like us. I'm saying influence.
Did one a few years ago, and Sneaker Freaker, I think.
Oh, yeah, the magazine from Australia or New Zealand or whatever.
Them freaks made a podcast list, and they had us on it. And probably it was 10, and probably
we're probably the only ones left.
Yeah. Eight of those 10 weren't. They were done already.
Well, so that's why I'm saying, like, part of the answer to your question is just obvious because no one exists anymore. I mean, and the ones that do exist probably have more resources than we do. Complex
or brand new.
Right, but I'm saying the ones that are brand new, I'm not even worried about. I don't even know who they are. But I'm saying, like, any of the ones that still exist probably have more resources and or they had a bigger following individually before they started. Like, I don't care about celebrities doing sneaker podcasts, bro. Like,
that's different.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
I care about the new podcast because it makes me feel better about not doing this anymore. Like, I just...
What do you mean?
Like, we used to be like, talk junk to everybody, podcast, anybody come up, pop up. But now I'm like, I support them. I share their stuff.
Not everybody.
I share pretty much everybody.
No. I'm saying we didn't say stuff about everybody, just people that said stuff about us.
Nah,
we didn't say stuff about a lot of people.
We was wilding.
Oh, you talked about mostly like YouTube.
I think there was like 2 podcasts maybe we said something about it. That was it.
I don't know.
But what I'm saying is you're talking about a niche. In our niche, yes, we are if not number one of the most influential of all time.
Most podcasts will say that they started a podcast because of us.
She didn't say she didn't say she was a leader in like sneaker TV or women's sneaker TV. She said in sneakers.
Oh, okay.
Buddy,
I'll do that.
Buddy,
right.
No, you're not. Nobody out here knows who you are. She said, and listen, I'm not trying to hate or nothing. I'm just going based on what I saw. And I'm not trying to take sides or anything. This goes back to the old argument about if you're a nobody, you can't call yourself a somebody. Somebody has to anoint you that. Like if you in the mafia, bro, you can't call yourself a made man. They call you a made man. I said a long time ago, I'm pretty sure I sent it to you, maybe the whole group, her name a long time ago, talking about, who is this? I keep wanting to say Blaze TV. What it is again?
USA
Shade TV.
No.
I sent that a long time ago, like, who are these clowns? What are we doing? This girl posted, and this is what bothers me too, is when you like try to prove. That's the thing that Ben Baller did that made him a dweeb. Is he tried to prove he really was the one.
Oh yeah.
Weed ain't doing that. I don't care. I'll say it, but I don't care. I don't got to prove nothing to none of you.
That cat wanted me to provide photo evidence,
She literally was like, we have 18 million interactions on all profiles. You guys got to get off Twitter and go expand and see other ones. She posted the thing that was 41% of her audience was 13 to 17-year-olds. Clearly that's on TikTok. Buddy, I don't even have a TikTok account. You think I care about your TikTok? If you on TikTok and 13 to 17-year-olds is the biggest part of your audience, you are not a thought leader in sneakers. 13 to 17-year-olds can't even buy their own sneakers. What are we talking about?
Do y'all remember conversations and topics like this like 8-10 years ago on social? I just don't remember this type of like interaction back then. You would see somebody maybe roast somebody or make fun of something. These conversations last all day on Twitter and be deep.
Here's another point I'll make. Ben Baller is absolutely in the influential people in sneakers if we make a top whatever list.
Period.
So
And we acknowledged that and said it.
right. So like that's the difference between like I will absolutely acknowledge you if you deserve to be acknowledged. He
100%.
absolutely is. If we made a list of top 100 people, he absolutely is on the list. I have no idea what this girl does other than record a show. I remember sending you like an episode or something like, fam, what is this nonsense?
Ben Baller is so.
Everything.
It's such a lopsided discussion.
She's a
with
dweeb, just like him, but less known.
Ben Baller started talking about the state of Arizona and Phoenix, buddy.
Bro, you never even been here.
That was the
yourself
first.
out, buddy.
That was the first thing he said. You didn't notice? You didn't see my reply?
No, I was like, buddy,
Yeah.
knock yourself out about Arizona, though. Like,
No,
who
his
cares?
first reply when we first got involved was like, Phoenix don't got no motion
Oh,
in
yeah,
Twitter.
yeah. I seen that.
And I replied to it and I said, LOL, buddy, we ain't from Phoenix. And then I was like, I tagged Shu Hefner. I said, Matthew, come get your man and break it down for him.
Funny, not one person that we know that knows him said one word to me.
I wasn't
not one. Zero.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
I expected one person to say like, "Yo, what y'all doing? What's up with y'all? What y'all?" Not one person. Anyway, let's do this top 10 list and go home though, because it's getting late, and I don't want to be here that much longer. I know we had another topic on the list, but we'll save that for.
We did?
All right, we did.
I think so.
I mean, you can do NFL picks, I guess.
No thanks. Let's do top 10 colorways to us based on our favorite teams. I'm doing Cowboys. Rico's doing Mets. Andy is doing Suns, and George is doing Dodgers. Who wants to go first? You want me to go first? I'll go first. My list is trash, all right? I am doing top 10 colorway sneakers to me. Not zero. For the Cowboys. All right? For the Cowboys to me. All right? Starting at number 10. I got the Reebok ES Emmitt Smith 22s blue. That's low-hanging fruit. All right? I'm not going to put that at number 1. Put that at number 10.
I think that should have been honorable mention for you and just not even put it on there.
Emmitt Smith, that's what you talking about here. Though.
Well, that's what I did on mine.
You got a bad list. Number 9, I got the Nike Air Max 97 Dallas Cowboys. There's an actual Cowboys colorway that came out in 2020 during COVID. I copped it, and it's specifically for the Dallas Cowboys. It is whack, all right? But I got one, all right? Don't know where it's at, but I got one, all right? Number 8, I got the Ultra Boost 1.0 triple whites. Man, what do you want from me? I got triple white Ultra Boost. You can wear that with any football jersey, all right? But I got nothing for this list, all right? Number 7, I got Air Max 90. I don't care what nobody says. I know the sneaker is red. I got Air Max 90 Independence Day reds, not blue.
You
not
literally
white,
made a
reds.
list of fits that you could wear to the game.
No,
You didn't make a
that's
list of
the
what he
only
was
one.
talking
No,
about.
That's the only one I got on here as a fit that I wear to the game.
Damn.
I know it's not in Dallas Cowboy colorways, but I don't give a shit. All right.
There's literally a blue colorway of
When
that.
you go home, hit yourself with that
that
shoe.
blue one
Wake yourself
sucks.
up.
Number 6.
Give yourself smelling
Number
salt.
6. Now this one right here. This one right here is fire. All right.
You can edit this out, right?
I got New Balance 998 J. Crew Midnight Moons. Fire.
Okay, now we're getting somewhere.
They stupid fire. Now hold on now.
Those are fire.
Now hold on now. Hold on now. I'm about to say something. I'm about to say something.
Like,
Whenever anyone mentions a J. Crew New Balance collab in this room,
I'm
that's
about
what
to
will
say
happen.
something. No.
J. Crew, I mean, for the most part, them joints kind of undefeated, be honest with you. Have they
I'm
made
about to
have they
say
made a
something
black
that y'all
one?
may not want to hear in this room.
All
Maybe more
right.
Rico. Maybe people on this podcast. Wearing a New Balance with a football jersey is insane. Man. You're a weird person. Man. You're a psychopath.
I agree
That's
with that.
funny.
Wearing a New Balance with a football jersey is insane.
I agree.
I don't care how much it
agree.
matches. That's crazy.
You can add New Balance Asics. You could add. It needs to be Nike.
I'm not
What do
wearing.
you mean? Why?
I'm not wearing an A6 or a New Balance with a football jersey.
Yeah, you're right.
No, thank you. No, thank you. Number 5.
You said 1,400?
No, 998.
Maybe I haven't seen
Number
that
5, I got the OG Vapor Max that came out in 2007, 17. I don't remember what it was. Navy blue, midnight blue. I got those. Number 4, just regular old cowboy boots. I'm wearing a cowboy jersey. Don't give a shit, no. If you don't go watch Cowboys, if you don't go watch Dallas Cowboys in Dallas,
Justin Boots.
you might be.
You're not even talking about like the cowboy boots either. You talking about the ones with the square toe with that actual cowboys like get out there and do work.
Justin Boots. Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, Justin's. Yeah.
Fam, I don't care if it's Red Wings or Cowboy Yeehaw. I don't care. If you
Let
go
me look
watch,
this up.
if
Is that
you-
really what they're called?
Justin, yeah.
If
That's
you
the
go
brand,
watch
Justin.
Dallas Cowboys football in Texas, they're wearing Cowboys jerseys with bootcut jeans and cowboy boots, and it looks fire. And what the hats called? The expensive
Cowboy
hats.
hats?
Yeah, but what
He's
they
right
call
too.
Them cowboy hats, them real cowboy hats, that's thick. No, you got
Them square toe boots is the ones that you know cats be ready to fight.
They wear them hats. They go like this. They go, ma'am. They go like that, ma'am. And they got boots. Period. I don't care. Number 4.
Hold on. When you saw,
You're a moron,
when you went to Jerry Jones' stadium, did you wear cowboy boots and a hat?
No, but I would have bought some. It's too expensive.
Justin boots are fucking expensive.
Number 3. I don't care what nobody say. Jordan Flint 13s. All right, you make. We got a meme.
I hope that
all
was
right?
on the list.
We got a meme. All right, that's undefeated combination between 1999 and 2004. All right, I don't care what nobody say.
And you need the tube socks with the baggy jean shorts.
You need your beyond baggy shorts
and a jersey from like a Roy Williams jersey.
Let's not do that.
Look at that square toe, just like that.
Let's not do that.
Look at that square toe. You need to get some.
You can go to the oil rig and the game at night and eat ribs and not find your nice young lady and do a line dance. That's facts.
And you go to the hoedown after.
If you go to the oil rig, you better make sure them
they doing all
steel
that.
toes.
They doing all that.
Not if they're not steel toes.
Number 2, I got just regular Converse Chuck Taylors. The low top or navy blue. Leave me alone. That's the best I got for you. All right.
They got a 9.5.
And number 1
in stock.
Let me tell you something.
He retired.
I'm about to send it to the
like
thread.
$330, huh?
$210.
He retired.
That's actually
$210's
light.
not that bad.
That's light.
That's some light.
Number 1, Dallas Cowboy colorway sneaker to wear with a Dallas Cowboy jersey or something to me is OG. Not these new ones. Not these new ones. OG Foamposite Penny Ones Royals. Period. To me. Undefeated combination with a Cowboys jersey. Probably your Thanksgiving jersey version of the jersey, or your earlier days with Deion Sanders with the blue was blue and not navy blue. Not this Dak. Don't come walking down the street with no Dak Prescott or CD Lamb jersey with blue Foamposites on. You got a Deion Sanders, a Emmitt Smith, Michael Irvin, you got one of them, then come call me, all right? But don't come to me with no Dak Prescott jersey with no Foamposite ones on. It don't match. To me, OG colorway, not this new blue, not this the OG penny colorway. To me.
Did you not have a Dion on your list?
Nah.
No, you did. You said DT96, didn't you?
No.
Oh, I thought he said DT96.
That's low hanging fruit. That's easy.
Which one was the one you said then? That was like number 9.
Oh, no, I
number
said
8.
Air Max 97 Dallas Cowboys.
Oh, I thought you said
I
DT96.
had those and sold them.
Air Max 97 Dallas Cowboys. I didn't put no Dion. I didn't do none of that. That's low hanging fruit. That's light. I did Emmitt Smith number 10. That's easy. That's light work.
Air Max 97 silver bullets.
Ew.
Why
I would never
not?
wear a silver bullet with a Cowboy jersey.
Why?
Because it's
He
silver.
didn't say you
it's not
need
gray.
you not making a fit for the game. That's the whole point.
Yes, I am.
No, he said the list is just shoes that match with the colors of the team.
don't match.
The same thing.
Silver bullets don't match.
No, it ain't. No, it ain't. He literally picked a red shoe. That is not the same thing.
I did one
That
personal
is not
thing.
the same thing.
Exactly.
Silver bullets don't go good with a Cowboys jersey. Period. No. Period. And I got a red swoosh on it. Don't do that.
So get the one
Well,
with
the
the blue
Thanksgiving
swoosh.
game, they got the red stripe on them helmets.
Who's going next?
So get the silver bullet with the blue swoosh.
I'll go next.
Nah, that's for women.
I have honorable mentions. I have a ton of honorable mentions.
You're saying a lot of stuff.
This is for Mets. I have Starberries. I have
Oh, Lord.
The way he said that.
honorable mention.
Oh Lord, what
I
you
have
buy me a
The
Mercedes?
Kith Air Force One Knicks, the home one with the jewel swooshes. Those are nice. SC Trainer High Auburns. The Knicks foams. And then KD4 creamsicles. Those are my honorable mentions.
Okay, that was cool. See, you got a lot to choose from.
I have a ton to choose from.
Let's hear your list. It
Number
better not
10,
be whack.
the New Balance 991 V2, the Madison Square Gardens, the ones that are coming out. Those are incredible.
Man, it ain't even out yet.
You're not out yet. Number 9, Air Jordan 1 Knicks.
You two are the stupidest people ever.
Rico cheating.
Number 8,
You don't
SB
even
High
out
Mets.
yet. You not even out
SB
yet.
High what?
Mets.
Oh my gosh, this list is insane.
Oh, you're gonna hate my list.
Number 7, Packer Diadora N9000, Dinamo Zagreb.
That's a lot of words.
Look it up.
Is
Look
it
it up.
orange? Is it orange or
Get
blue?
the facts.
Oh, I don't
Buddy,
know what you're
do
talking
I have a
about.
shoe for
Them
you?
is fire. Them
No,
is fire.
I know what Dynamo Zagreb is. It's a
It's
soccer
fire.
/ basketball team in
Orange and
Croatia. But what color is the shoe you're talking about?
It's orange.
Orange and blue.
Oh, okay.
It's fire.
Number 6, Nike Air Force One World Cup Netherlands / Holland, the blue and orange ones, 2006.
I would have never thought of that.
Number 5, New Balance 1500, blue and orange.
Is that Teddy Santis?
It's not a Teddy Santa. It's like
Is it Jound?
I think it's I think the style code is 1500 BGG, something like that.
Is it leather?
Yeah.
Oh, those
so.
suck.
No, you suck. They're
Leather,
good.
orange sneakers can only be suede.
No,
I'm not
they
buying
might be
no
suede.
leather.
Is there a specific concept shoe in this list later on, or
Concept?
No, is
mean?
there a Ronnie Feig in this list later on?
You gotta, buddy, stay tuned for the list. Man. Stay tuned for the
is there?
completed
So
list.
there's not a concept.
It's suede.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, suede. Unreal. Phenomenal.
Is that a yes or a no?
Number 4.
Stay tuned.
SB Dunk High Knicks. That's the black and the orange and blue.
Orange.
Number 3, Air Jordan 4 Cavs.
Okay,
I've
that
been
makes
wearing with
sense.
the black Mets jersey. Number 2, you
L
like this one,
jersey.
Greg? Nike Air Tech Challenge 2 Australian Open.
That don't go with those.
Yes, it do.
It doesn't. I got them at the house.
It's and you will see that it's white,
and
blue, and
white
orange,
and light blue. It's not
and orange.
You might be thinking of a different model. They made more than one.
not more than one Australia.
Yeah, they did.
What's the other Australia one?
It's white, blue, and orange.
The one that I got with the 10-7
We don't know
Yes.
which one you got. That's
I
the
think
point.
so.
doesn't go with Knicks.
It goes.
Don't go with Knicks or Mets.
It does go with both.
It's light blue.
I don't have them.
Oh.
It's a light blue.
Okay, it still
not,
goes.
It's not the same blue as Knicks or Mets. What are you talking about?
It'll go. It goes enough.
You know what? You can put your fit together.
It goes enough. Yeah.
All right.
Number 1, Ronnie Feig, A6, Gel Light 3, East Coast Pack, Knicks.
Now you did 2 teams through this, though.
I did.
FYI.
What
I mean,
what
but
concept are
you
you
were
talking about?
interchangeable.
The luxury
I
pack.
guess, but that's the correct
yeah.
number 1.
The luxury pack orange. You
Luxury goods?
yeah,
I wanted.
997.
I thought of shoes.
What?
Nah.
I
What?
thought of shoes with orange and blue.
Nah.
What?
Yeah, orange and blue. It's just orange.
I could put them on just orange. Put blue laces.
Oh, you only picked shoes that had both colors in it?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's
so
what I
you
did. I
something
mean,
way different than you
that's
did.
more
Yeah, but you got
Suns
blue and
orange.
white, so it's like I could wear
Damn,
those.
what are you talking about?
Your shoes, it goes with Andy.
I went.
If you
I
don't
wore
stop,
Yeezy
you put a red
350
shoe
blue
in your
to the Mets
list,
game
huh?
once.
If that sun was coming towards the earth, we'd be cooked. Now look at that sun upside down.
Very good.
We'd be cooked.
Don't Look Up. Y'all seen that movie? Don't Look Up.
Yep.
Pretty good movie.
That's our.
That was
Oh, that wasn't on Leo list either.
Don't do
I
that.
was thinking about that one too.
I didn't even think about that.
No.
Put that on the list.
Yeah, you guys are losers for not thinking about it because I was gonna say it and I was
thought
like,
about
wait,
it.
let me not say it because they hate everything. Let me not say it because they hate
haven't
everything.
seen it.
That's a good picture.
What are you
Good
talking
movie.
about? Why
Stop
didn't you
calling
say
it a
it?
picture.
huh?
It is a good movie.
And we're talking
Yeah,
about, we
it's
had a
a good
debate.
picture.
Hold on, for everybody listening to the podcast, we had a debate. Somebody put a list about top 10.
Oh, Leo.
I wouldn't
Leo
even have
DiCaprio
expected
movie.
you to have
DiCaprio
seen that
That's
yet.
why I didn't say anything because I didn't think anybody saw it.
Crazy. That
I
movie was
seen it.
stupid
Yeah,
fire. huh?
yeah.
I love movies where the earth actually ends. Huh?
Yeah.
They
Phenomenal.
lost. You can't
Yeah.
beat.
That's
You
our
can't win.
future.
That's real life.
That's literally our future.
We watching these movies.
That's not real life.
No, that's
but
real life.
No,
buddy.
that's our
do you mean
current
it's not
life.
real
fam. If the world,
This is our current real life.
fam, if something's
you
coming
just
towards
said if. That's not real life.
no, it's real life.
That's not real life.
If you got the high probability of the world ending, nobody should be able to save it. Nobody. There's nobody who could save it.
I agree with you, but that doesn't mean it's real life.
What
do you
are you
mean?
talking about?
Because we're in real life right now.
Yeah,
know what
people
I
don't
mean.
believe climate
It's not
change is real.
immediate life.
Yeah, I'm talking about that's more reality of a movie to me.
Fine. You said real life.
You know what I meant.
No, I didn't clearly.
Okay, they didn't go send Bruce Willis up there with a drill to go destroy it. That's
100%.
what I mean. That movie was more authentic.
100%.
Authentic than more of an authentic movie. Than.
100%.
Fine. All right, it's not Greenland. All right, Greenland was a crazy movie. Did you go
that was-
Greenland?
Yeah.
Greenland?
Yeah, with Russell
Fam,
Crowe.
are you okay?
It started
I never saw
fire.
that movie.
It started fire, and then when they found an airplane, and I was like, "Fam, stop! All right, stop! You ruined it. All right." Anyways,
You asked me, was I okay?
Geo
earlier.
weather?
Are you okay?
Geostorm?
Geostorm.
Geostorm was the worst movie I've ever seen in my entire
They believe
life.
that.
All right.
You know who I mean when I say
Yeah,
that,
you
too.
control the weather too. All right, Eddie, what you got?
Hey, I'm not listen, I'm not gonna lie to you. When them cats was cracking off them jokes about the Biden hurricane machine, boy, I was laughing and yucking it up on
Fam,
Twitter.
if that side could control the weather, I wouldn't even care about winning the election. I can control the weather.
Yeah, right.
You got that. I'm about to go send a hurricane.
yucking it up.
Just a hurricane right over Mar-a-Lago.
Like, why on earth would I want to be president when I can control the weather? Who cares? I can control weather. weather. Like I'm God almost. What are you talking about? President of the United States. You could have the White House. I'm sending a hurricane there tomorrow. All right, stupid. Go, Andy. Let's go.
All right. I'm just gonna say one honorable mention, just because we weren't doing PEs, but I'm gonna just for culture's sake, I'm gonna say the Sean Marion Jordan 5 PEs.
That's probably one of the greatest Jordan 5s of all time.
It's top three for sure.
Quentin Richardson as well. Suns.
He didn't have a 5, did he?
No, not a 5. Quentin Richardson had Suns. Jordan PEs or whatever you want to call them.
That's fine. I said that's the greatest Jordan 5 of all time.
And I'm just putting Quentin Richardson as well.
I mean, I don't know why he did that, but okay.
I've seen that one in person.
Are we not discussing sneakers?
Yes, but I said one of the greatest Jordan 5s of all time. He threw Quentin Richardson, and Quentin Richardson had a 5.
Richardson had a 5.
No, that's not.
He didn't.
I don't know if he did, but that wasn't the point I was trying to make. I'm just saying. You said. I thought you were saying greatest Jordan, blah, blah. So I just said, and Quentin Richardson got some.
One of the greatest Jordan 5s of all time, the Sean Marion 31-5.
Yeah.
Either colorway.
Yeah, white or black. Who's the dude that used to pull up at the...
He's a Seahawks fan.
At the what's it called?
Adams?
Heated Soul, yeah.
Jamal
Bruce
Adams?
Wayne? Adam?
Jamal Adams. Yeah.
Bruce Wayne. Clark Kent.
No, you remember Homeboy?
Yes, Adam West.
Yes,
Oh,
Adam West.
All
Bruce
right.
Wayne. See, I'm not crazy.
I just said Clark Kent. What's wrong with y'all, though?
I'm not crazy. I said Bruce Wayne.
Oh, gosh.
He played
what a
Bruce
weird-
Wayne.
Oh, that's right. It was Batman. Now I think it was
Yeah.
Superman.
Come on.
Weird man he was.
He just pull up and show off his collection. He was Ben Baller. He was Ben Baller before he was Ben Baller.
Fam. He had a lot of crazy stuff.
Yeah, he had all
I
those.
won't lie to you.
He'd be like, "Can I buy these?" And be like, "Nope." He'd just show up to show them off.
The Marshall Falk Jordans and stuff like that. I don't know where he got that.
Oh, I thought
that
you
stuff
meant
was
like
legit.
crazy, like reasons for stuff. 'Cause
Nah.
He had that too.
He had a crazy life too.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
I just remember he'd be posted up in the corner, just showing off his stuff.
Pause. He couldn't come to you. He couldn't come to you.
That's
You had
how
to go to
crazy
him.
without
Pause.
context. Show up in a school gym showing off his stuff in the corner.
The corner is crazy. All right, let's go. Let's do the
All
list.
He was talking about getting his pants pulled down earlier. That fits right in.
That
Huh?
was for medical purposes, outpatient.
You never know what's going on in the corner. That's the point.
Yeah. All right. Number 10, Jordan 1 mid Suns.
I don't even know what that looks like.
It's
Mid?
black.
Probably
Yeah,
black,
it's
purple, and orange. If I were to
I know you did not play
venture a guess.
Hey,
Rico,
make
very
great
good.
again.
What else?
Very,
Number 8.
very good.
The
number
laces, the laces on the mid sun is way too bright though.
Yeah, just change them out. It's okay. It's okay. Number 9, Jordan 8, Suns colorway. That's probably the third best Jordan 8, and the only 3 that matter.
You could probably put that with Knicks and
I
Mavs.
think
thought
it
about
should be
that,
higher,
Because
to be honest.
I think it's technically.
Oh, what'd you say?
As much as I dislike 8s, I think that should be higher on the list of Sun shoes.
Well,
Look at him go.
I got 7 more for you. I got 8 more for you.
That's the new one.
He said he got 8 more.
It was
for us.
thanks. Very good. Now look
I
at him
know
go.
what your number one
look
should
at him
be.
go. It's funny. I'm gonna just start replying to people with that. Look
If
at him
your
go.
number one ain't what it should be, I'm going crazy.
Number 8.
Damn, you got a red shoe on your list.
Kobe. Number 8, Kobe, AD, Booker, PE. So these actually were released in.
Oh,
Phoenix.
yep.
And
Kobe, what?
AD.
AD?
Yeah, I remember that. That was like the first like
I remember they were in stock in
PE,
Chandler.
like
And they
Oh,
released
wait,
it.
no.
They released at House of Hoops in here in Phoenix, and I remember that Chandler store got them, and I was like, man, I wish I could. I was at work.
Is that the first one after they stopped numbering them?
Yeah.
Is that
No,
what that
I-
is? Okay.
yeah.
Yep, they are.
All right, what else?
pay attention. All right.
All right. Number 7.
Oh, I had no idea that was a Booker PE.
Yep.
Oh, I remember those.
So Isaiah Thomas had a PE in that same pack, and somebody else. I don't remember.
No
who, though.
idea.
Number 7, Kobe 4 Pro Undefeated Suns. That's the all orange one.
Oh, yep, facts.
Number 6, I have to put a book 1 in there, obviously, and I'm putting these because this is the best Suns colorway that's come out.
Come out to the general public
Yes, correct.
because the orange was the best one.
Yeah, but they didn't come out, so. Number 5, Air Tech
You man.
Air Tech Challenge Hirachi, the quote-unquote Suns colorway.
Oh, the black pair?
Black pair with the orange and
Them's
purple.
fire.
Way too high though.
Oh, I love those. Those are
Them's fire.
on fire.
Yeah, they super fire. Like, don't get me wrong.
Number 4,
Crazy.
Don't get me wrong.
Number 4, Nike Zoom Flight 95 Suns colorway, the Jason Kidds, the purple ones.
Ah,
Those fire with the 32 on the tongue.
Mm-hmm.
actually made me want to look for it. There's a size 9.5 on eBay for a good price too.
I'm not gonna say it's whack, but when Jason Kidd was wearing 32, I hated that number.
Oh, that's a whack number for sure.
That's a whack number.
That's why I'm glad Amari he switched after he got hurt from 32 to number 1.
Was it the best one of the pack though?
32 is okay for a big guy though. For a
Had the-
guard,
the
it
ones
looks
are like-
weird.
Because yellow.
There was black.
Mavericks one.
There's a black one and like a gray one. I think.
Yeah, that was a Mavericks one. Was the black and gray.
In the world?
What was the yellow one for?
Cal.
Mike, huh?
Oh, California. That's right.
Yeah. Number 3, Nike Air Max Charles Barkley 2 Suns, the white pair.
White.
The white, black, white, orange, red. Or sorry, orange.
Okay.
Number 2, the Kobe 1 Procho Undefeated, the Phoenix colorway, like the camo one.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay.
Black and orange.
Forgot about that. Okay.
That should have been number 1.
And
Number 1, Nike Foam Posit Suns
Period.
colorway.
It has to be number 1.
Easily number 1.
It's one of the best foam posits out there, though.
Top
that purple, nobody expected that purple to look that good on that foam posit. You saw that foam posit in person, pearlized, fire, purple.
That's top 3 Foam Posit.
Period. That joint was fire. That one in metallic reds honestly shocked me. Shocked me when I saw him.
Pearlized.
Shocked.
So that's my list.
All right, let's hear your whack list.
Dang, we got two foams as number 1s on these lists.
Everybody's number 1. Now they may not agree, but I feel like my number 1 is perfect. Andy's is perfect. His is perfect. Now your number 1, don't come.
You gotta come through,
I'm gonna tell you
Giorgio.
what not to come in here and do.
I don't know what that means.
Don't come here talk about no Dodger SB dunk as the number 1. Dude. Don't do that. Because if you do that, I will lose it. All right. So far, I didn't have to lose it. He got the A6 Knicks Gel Light 3. He got the purple foam posit. You come here talking about some Dodger Dunk Low SB for your number 1, I'm gonna lose it. So you better reorder if you got it. You better hit shuffle on your keyboard. I'm not gonna listen to that, dude.
There should be a list
on the
shuffler.
list.
Shuffle?
That Dodger SB dunk shouldn't even be on the list. To me.
Ready?
Go
Got
ahead.
honorable mentions?
Oh, I know what the number 1 is. You know what? If it's number 1, better be it. I know what it is. I know what it is. I know what it is.
Hey, you know what? Write it down.
I know what it is.
Write it down.
Oh,
Take a
right
picture.
now. Hold on.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on. I know what
He
it
should have
is.
did that for all of ours.
Yeah.
Guess. Make a guess. You ready?
Go ahead.
Honorable mentions. Jackie Robinson Dunk Low. And Nike SB Los Angeles Dodgers.
I just wrote that number 1 was going to be Jackie Robinson.
No, he hates that shoe.
You like that
remember
shoe too much. You like that shoe way
Him
too much.
hates that shoe.
You didn't like the Jackie Robinson dunk?
It needs to be mentioned because it's a Dodger shoe, but I'm not putting a Dodger
Him
shoe
hates
on
that
the
shoe.
list. Why would I put a Dodger shoe on the list?
I want to love something as much as George hates that shoe.
But I'd put it on honorable mentions. What do you want from me? Number
Guess
10.
that's it.
Ben Baller may have been right.
This is a shoe you could have put on your
right,
list, too. Number 10, Asics Gel Saga Ronnie Feig Mazarine Blue.
Good shoe.
Number 9.
Don't do that.
Dodger?
Fam, are you okay?
They're like purple.
No, they're not.
They are.
Are you okay?
They're like purple.
No, they're not.
I mean, I could see.
I could have been Sun shoe.
They're literally in the Sneak Disc Hall of Flames. They're not purple.
Hold on. Nobody say the shoe sucks. It's not in the Hall of Flames because they Dodger.
No, duh. Thank you very
don't
much.
do that.
Wait,
then.
what was it you said again?
What?
You said they
What
could
did
be
I say?
Suns.
No,
I thought it could be Sun.
no, the new term instead of very good was what?
Oh, look at him go.
Look at him go.
Look at him.
Look at him go.
He's back, baby.
Number 9, Jordan 1 Union Storm Blue.
Bow.
White, red, blue. Dodger number is red. Not an all red shoe, you Cowboy fan. Number 8, you can pick whichever one you want. You can pick the 2 if you want. I put the 1 on here. Nike Air Max Penny 1 Orlando. You pick what color you want. If you want to do Penny 2 instead
like
of Penny
that.
1, cool.
I ain't tripping. I like that. Okay. You thought outside the box.
Okay. Number 7, Nike Kobe 6 All-Star Game East LA.
Bars.
Listen to you. Listen to you.
Bars. Beverly
This
Hills
shoe,
Center.
number 6 is going to surprise you because you probably thought I was going to put it way higher.
Wait, hold on. That Kobe is number 7?
7.
Way too low.
No,
Way too low.
wait.
It got East LA on it.
just wait.
All right.
Number 6, you thought I was going to put this way higher. Number 6, Jordan 1 Fragment High. You probably thought it was going to be like number 2 or 3.
No, I forgot all about it. I didn't think nothing about it.
Guess my list is pretty good then, buddy. Number 5. Number 5. Jordan 4 military blue. Look at that. I discombobulated him.
Dodgers?
Fam,
What's up with you?
Yeah, tell him. No, what's up?
Military blue, a Dodger? Y'all think so?
Yes.
Fam, are you okay?
It's a blue. What do you mean?
Now, this one right here, you can argue with, but if you argue with it, it means it should have been on your list. Number 4, Nike Dunk Low Blue Lobster.
Probably should have been on Greg's list.
Remember that last time you thought my list was going to be whack, and then you were like, oh my God, that might be your greatest list of all time? This same thing might be happening because you got the same look on your face.
It certainly is not.
Now, I would wear the Blue Lobster with a white Dodgers jersey or a gray. I wouldn't even think about putting a blue on blue.
Correct.
No, you can't.
Correct.
Okay.
Match the hat.
I'll make sure we're on the same page.
Correct.
Okay.
Match the hat.
All right.
Number 3, Nike Air Foamposite 1 Royal OG.
That's hey, good. Okay.
Number 2, Nike Air Max 1 OG Royal.
Okay.
What's Air Max? Oh, okay. All right.
Buddy.
I threw me off with the optics. You was like, I couldn't hear what you said.
The optics.
All right, hold on now. Number 1's coming up. That's fine. Hey, if you're on the right track, that phone pause is great.
You're
The Air
almost
Max 1
there.
perfect. You almost there.
George,
don't
bring it home.
Don't lose this, George.
Giorgio,
Look
bring
at
it
your
home.
number 1.
There's
You
only,
can do this.
There's
We
only
got
one.
this.
There's
Nope,
only one
we can
shoe
do
it
this.
could be.
We got it.
Drum roll.
We got it. Let's
Only
do
one
it.
shoe it could
There's
be.
only one shoe it could be.
There is. I will write it down.
You write it down.
I
Hold
will.
on, let me think.
There's only one. There's only one shoe it could be. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you thinking way too hard right now, buddy. Now I understand why you would have put Jackie Robinson number 1.
Yeah.
But that's not the number 1 shoe.
Ready?
The number
Ready?
You
Shohei
want?
Ohtani New Balances.
You want to
It better
say
not
it?
be that Royal Blue
Do I wanna say it?
Camaro, though.
You want to say it?
I'll say it. I'll go ahead. Number 1, Dodgers shoe on George list. I'm George. Number 1, Air Jordan 1 Royal Low OG.
Or high? I put high on the list, but that works as well. Royal 1.
I didn't think of that at all.
Royal 1. Fam, what's wrong with you? Royal 1's by far number 1 shoe. And you talking about put Jackie Robinson number 1.
Oh, I'm sorry. He's a legend and he broke barriers.
Honorable mention. I didn't put
You didn't have him in the top 10.
No, yes, because I specifically did not
New
put
America.
team
Again,
shoes.
I want to love something as much as George hates that
New
shoe.
America.
because specifically I didn't put team shoes on my list. Honorable mention. That and the Dodger Dunk. Honorable mention.
Why you gonna ask me about putting Dion's on my list if you didn't want to put anything called Dodgers on?
That was
I didn't ask you
You
about that.
a Dion.
Oh,
I thought
fine.
you said DT96.
Oh, fine. Andy asked it.
Yeah, I didn't do that.
Your list is fine. I'm not gonna mad at it. The number 1s, I agree with all number 1s around here. Now, military force,
You could-
I don't know about
you
that.
could go. This is where you do this.
Oh,
I forgot we had those.
What?
Military force.
Box is destroyed.
You still got yours?
Yeah, the box is destroyed. I can't do nothing with it. I gotta get.
It's half
I
of
gotta
my
get-
boxes. I can't.
I gotta get the
Everyone give
person.
me box
I gotta
stuff,
get the
like-
person we know to give me a new box so I can send it through StockX.
Pause. Yo.
It's like a burden. Yeah, I gotta keep it. Stupid shoe.
I gotta wear it. Damn it.
Idiot. There you go.
Dodgers won the World Series. I have to wear military blue.
Stupid
Damn.
military blue.
I need to sell all fam. Looking this list up on StockX, you want to know what Safari SB's last sold for? Like the purple, the purple Safari,
oh yeah.
What?
the one that they
Probably
made
7.
based on the jet ski from Kenny Powers. It was Kyoto's Beasley.
Yeah.
Them joints last sold
Suck, no.
DS over $1,000.
Blessings.
Why does some stuff sell like that now, and then other stuff it's like $58?
Crown Royals, $1,000.
Oh yeah. I still have my pair
Buddy,
of Crown Royals.
those neither one of those were even the like
Diaz.
quick
But
strike.
I
Neither one of those were even the
I
quick
would have
strike.
gave my actual Crown Royals for an actual bottle of Crown Royal. Though. That's how much they didn't mean nothing.
I paid
to me.
$40 for Crown Royals.
I don't know what we paid. George had like a shipment come to the house of Crown Royals. Though.
They're
We
so
were
old.
drinking.
My Crown Royals are
They're
so
fire.
old. They still have the X at the top, like you used to do with SBs. Remember when we would do that?
What?
With
Oh
the
my
laces.
God! You
With
laced
the
yours
X.
like that?
Yeah.
Ew. You're a TikToker.
We all did. Huh?
No, but I never did that. Put that X on the side like that. Those
Yes, you
lame.
did.
No, I
I
didn't.
never did
Fam, we
that.
all did.
I bet you
I
said
did
you
that
laced them
every
like cause.
Every last one of us
Those
did.
X's or cause X's.
You know why? Because I never,
Don't do
I
that.
never do shit with laces. I
Me
never
neither.
change
Don't
them
do
out.
that.
Like
Don't do that.
very rarely. Like I think I changed like a lace out of my Starfish Jordan 1 lows. Like I made them the white laces instead of the blacks. But like,
Rare.
very rare. When I
Only
changed the
sneakers
laces
I
out.
ever took laces out of were ASIC Gel Life 5 to put rope laces in.
put rope
That was it. And sometimes SBs. Sometimes. But typically what the laces that come in it is the correct ones that should be in
Yeah.
it.
Also,
like-
it's just too much work.
Yeah, and I'm not putting X's on the top of my thing, and I'm not putting knots on my laces so they stick out like
I was
that.
22. What do you want me to do?
22, what are you now, 24?
I'm 24.
Oh,
very good.
Matter of fact, hold on. Speak on it. Shoe Celebrity. Let's hear the story from that video. That
Speak of what?
Who screenshotted that? You or Andy?
That fucking dumbass video. I cannot believe
Damn, you look
that.
like a completely different person.
I cannot believe that there is a human being that found that fucking video. I cannot believe
They
it.
said that to me.
You know what was?
I was
You know
like,
what else? You know
It
what
would
else
have been
was?
funnier. It would have been funnier if you found it.
I took it's what is it? It was whatever round 2 fucking show they did.
Was it in
And
New York or L.A.?
It was in LA. It was on Melrose. I took my mom to LA for her birthday to show her like Stars Hollow when you film Gilmore Girls or whatever.
You're out of
And we
control.
was just mobbing around, and I was like, "Oh, there's a round 2. Let's go buy some shoes." My mom bought something or other, and I bought Air Max DWs, the
you bought your mom
black
something
and
else.
purple ones. I bought my mom some other pair. You know what I think was what I'm like 80% sure. I think Stussy Dunks was sitting in that store for like $150, and I didn't buy them.
And you over there
I'm
copying
pretty sure.
BW.
Air Max DWs. I like those. Oh, BWs. I like those. They're good.
Out of control.
I haven't worn them in maybe a decade. I don't think I've worn
didn't
them
watch
since.
the video. I mean, I need to go back and watch the video, but just from that screenshot, you look like
I look
a happy
crazy.
person. No, you looked happy. I was like, man, look at him. He looked like he was
Long
I loved
ago.
him.
This might be a bad pick or lighting or something. Those are Mazarine blues, buddy. Those are not purple.
Don't
That's a
tell me what
purple.
Mazarine blues are. I know what Mazarine blues are. Don't do that.
Okay, they're not purple.
You
said purple.
dude.
It's like that dress that is it purple?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what
the
it is.
blue and
You
white
turn it
and
this
purple
way,
and-
but I get it. Dodgers hat sometimes could look a little bit purple with the right angle sometimes.
Don't do that.
All right. Well, yours looks a little purple right now. Anyways, I'm going home. Anything else?
That might have been the last time I was happy. Now that I think.
It all went downhill from here.
They're all lit.
Appreciate you guys. Bye. That's Sneak This. Bye, 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 bye.
Pow pow pow.